Welcome to Permadeath Extraordinaire, where I'm playing something a little different. Dungeons & Dragons with actual real people. Say hi, real people.
Hello.
Hello, real people.
One of the voices is Dirt, the Earth Priest, loyal to the insane god Gerdek. Say hello, Dirt, so they know your voice.
It's actually Dargoth. Thank you very much.
Dirt, Dargoth. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along, and then we have the Mentalist, Quinn, who has no idea what his powers do, but he's learning as he goes. Kind of like Spider-Man. Say hello, Quinn.
A true trial by fire, the way I like it.
Speaking of fire. So, we joined these two as they are in a quest already. We apologize for not starting the stream months ago. But let's just suffice to say that both of the characters have been through a little bit of stuff. And this little bit of stuff led them to the ruins of a great tower built by the former king of the land, being known as the Black Lion. In this tower, they joined forces with Blanny Ride the Gnome and Twiddle, his small fairy dragon companion. And together they solved the vault of the lion, seeking a great treasure known as the Soul Gem. Ha! Little did they know that there was nothing to be found in the vault. Instead, they found themselves ripped through time to the past when the tower still stood and still functioned to power the Black Lion's machines and creations. Now they find themselves ascending the tower and have circumvented several levels dealing with elementals. The element of air has been represented, and the element of earth lies right below them. They have just come through a hatch into a flaming ocean, and across from them, on the granite path, is a large fire giant, a dwarf, if you will, 18 feet tall. Large pile of boulders standing next to him. And with that, we join with what they're doing. You'll have to catch up as we go. There's a lot of lore and a lot of background, and it'll just have to come as we discuss it. So guys, that's where you are. The hatch in the floor closes, and you notice that you're surrounded by a sea of wispy bluish-green flames.
Right.
The flames seem to be on some kind of liquid. Clear, almost water-like liquid, if you will. But
So
it definitely looks pretty hot.
Red color like what we're looking at.
That's all Sea of Flame. Where it's not Sea of Flame, it's a path made of granite blocks, large ones, 3 foot by 3 foot, and it comes up out of the flaming liquid. These parts here look very crumbly. These parts all look pretty solid, like the parts you're standing on, the part where the giant. And the giant is even now readying a boulder to throw at you, a boulder being about a 3 to 4 foot across rock. Those do hurt when they hit, and we would probably go with declarations. By the way, any viewers, we're playing 2nd edition. We don't really mess around with any of the other editions, and so that's where that is. And it's a modified version of 2nd edition, so just roll with it. Okay, so what would you guys like to do? I would like to open my notes because I totally haven't prepared for anything.
I did want to clarify one thing. I remember there being a case. We are carrying a case of something. I just didn't know what that was.
I saw that earlier when I loaded in the table. I also have no idea what that is. Didn't you guys grab a box out of the ground on the level below you? It should be on your treasure sheet.
Yes.
Alright, well you guys look up that. I'm gonna go over here, try and not show everything on my screen. And get the stuff open that I need to have open.
Looks like it's just a chest of gems. It has a small compartment in it. Okay.
Black sent me the gems.
Oh yeah, you got those notes?
Yeah, I do.
Sweet.
almost singular. One's worth 10,000 GP, specially made, non-magical gem. And I will detail a history of the gem's magic value. This is basically top end, max value kind of stuff. Blinding Ride will buy it, he said.
Yeah, how much is that gem worth?
10,000 GP.
So there's that. Okay, I have completely forgotten where all my notes are and stuff. Give me a sec. Opening. There's so many of them. Okay. All right. That's who we needed. Blandy Ride. Okay. To any viewers that might be out there, pardon our delay. We're just getting back after a long hiatus of about a month. I was at a 10.
2 months.
Yeah, and we didn't play for a little while before that. So I'm trying to get up to speed on my NPCs. That would be Blandy Ride and Twiddle the Dragon.
Which are both pictured thus.
Yeah, well, I'm catching up. Why don't you tell them about your unusual condition, Dirt? Dirt has to face an unusual condition during this adventure because of some stuff he did.
I dishonored a statue of the Black Lion, and he placed a curse upon me, which made me lose my strength. I usually have a strength of 17. I'm down to 3. So I am a useless tard.
Literally a ball and chain.
Oh.
Too heavy.
Jesus.
He actually finds that under the effects of his curse, his warhammer that he typically uses in combat, a two-handed version, is too heavy for him to carry.
Well, I trade him his warhammer for the weapon I have to carry every day, any day of the week.
Yeah, let the viewers know what you have.
So, while Dargoth has been afflicted with a complete strength drain, I got real excited about using a magic sword a little while back that apparently was enchanted by the Black Lion. And while it was shiny and pretty, and I just wanted to, chop some heads with it, turns out it was cursed. And now it is the only weapon I can use despite not having any proficiency with it. And if I don't roll a natural 20 at least once a week, it will drain a level from me.
Yeah, the lion has some great toys laying around.
So if you ever see my character just running around, attacking random animals in the woods, it's because the week is coming up to a close, and I got to get my natural 20.
And it's got to be a creature of at least one hit die, so you can't go around like beheading rats and thinking you're going to get away with it. Some kind of interview with a vampire loophole.
I'm that guy who's chasing dogs up and down the streets of the villages. And...
Going to every farmer, you need any butchering done?
I'll have to become an exterminator just to keep myself alive.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah. Meanwhile, when they arrived in the tower, they arrived in the midst of a war. Apparently there's a army of elves and others attacking the tower from the outside, and it's under full military alert, and they appeared in the middle of the place in what's supposed to be the most secure room of the area. Well, other than where they're headed now, that would be the most secure room, but we'll get to that. In the middle of the legions of the lion, which are the fighter legions that are loyal to the Black Lion. So, here we are. By the way, these images I have no rights to. Blaney Ride and Twiddle, I found them on Google, and they are wonderful drawings. So I'm using them. And we're, of course, playing Tabletop Simulator. All right, so there you are.
All right, you good to go?
I am pretty close to pretty good to go. Let me just check some stuff here. I unfortunately stacked a bunch of encounters in the same notes, and it's kind of dumb. Yeah, but we're good. We're good. All right. Declarations. The giant is going to throw boulders.
Just to clarify, the sword is the only weapon I can use, period. So no short bow.
As soon as you pull your short bow out, it becomes the sword.
Okay then.
Yes, it will automatically replace any weapon in your hand.
And we're in the fire element, so I can't contact Gerdek.
Well, he's about to throw some earth at you right now, Dargoth. I mean...
That's very true, Quinn. Very true.
I think what we need to do, and I'm just, spitballing here, so stop me. Stop me if you think this is a terrible idea, because of course I've had terrible ones before. But I think we need to eliminate some of the distance between us so that I can use my magic sword.
Yeah, that might be an idea. Alright.
Can I use my danger sense to detect the stability of the circle gravel? Or the little trail of stone going around?
It's not that focused. Think of that more of a spider sense. And right now, you're definitely in danger.
Maybe, and this is up to you, Twiddle, if you could be a little bit of a distraction, being that you can fly around and maybe take some of the attention off of us while we're trying to get across the bridge. Could you distract the fire giant?
Huh? He tweets and looks at you? What?
Just, all you gotta do is fly around and dodge a giant boulder. That's all you gotta do.
That's assuming that he aims for Twiddle.
That is true. Alright, I say we just start heading up towards the... Go ahead.
Blaney Ride's going to use his free movement, step forward, try and cast spell. I will cloak him in darkness, the little gnome says. Maybe.
Being that I'm a little heavier weight at the moment, I think that I'm going to move forward and attempt to take the shorter path around to the left, but very slowly and cautiously so as not to fall in.
Before he does that, I'm going to tie a rope around him, just to be on the safer side.
Alright, while you guys are doing this, you're pulling out your rope, Quinn's getting ready to move, the guy's going to throw his boulder. Let's see now. Who shall we aim for? There's 4 of you, right?
Yeah.
Unless Blaney Ride wants to spawn more of him.
He was thinking about it. But let's go ahead and roll initiative here real quick. Why don't you guys roll for Blaney Ride? Roll D10 and add 2 to the roll. I think you're going to win it. The giant, he's very slow. Said, looks like a giant dwarf, and he definitely probably lost, unless you can't really wreck this. Alright. Blindy Ride steps forward, casting darkness. At the darkness.
Despite all the flame in the room?
Yeah.
Man, these guys got a lot of hit points. Alright. He needs a 7 or better. And yeah, to any viewers, the pacing will pick up a little bit as we begin to remember the rules and which dice to use. That's not even a d20. 7 or better. Makes it with an 11. A globe of darkness, about 15 foot across, appears near him, not on him. It would be up in the air as he kind of dodges off to the side. Dirt, you said you're getting your rope ready.
Yeah.
Quinn, are you going to wait for the rope? Because you can move 6 of these squares in round. And that's cautiously.
So almost all the way around in a single round?
Mm-hmm. Or are you going to have to wait? Make your choice.
Well, you know how I like to, step out on dangerous ledges and take my chances, but
Running into random rooms.
I think I might save my movement for a dodge if I need it.
All right.
And I will wait for the rope.
Twiddle's going to go invisible. And disappears.
Well, so much for her distraction.
All right, there's 3 of you now. 1, 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. It's coming at you, Quinn.
Of course it is.
Giant rock being thrown at you. Now, unfortunately, D doesn't exactly have a dodge. Do you have jumping or tumbling?
Nope.
I have catfall.
Dex check.
Tell you what, D does have a parry, and since you're using an attack, I'll give you a little tumble check, if you will. So what's your arm class? 4 steps better.
Armor class is 7, but I think it's actually better than that because I do have a small shield, so I think it's a 6. Not that a small shield's going to help me against a giant boulder, but...
Wow. Can I spell? There we go. I always do that. So, your armor class is 3, because you're going to bring up your little shield there?
Sure.
Alright. Giant State Coast 5. 6, 7, 8. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, because you're positive armor class of 3, so he needs a 2.
I think the
Plus
shield
6,
gives me a
because of the
plus.
range. 9 or better. It is kind of a long range for him to be throwing his boulders. However, still strikes, rebounds off your shield, hitting you. Oof. How injured are you these days?
Just don't tell me that I got 34 damage.
17.
That's about half the total, pretty close.
Alright, make dex check. That's dexterity or less on a 20-sided dice.
Well, that felt pretty far, but...
I didn't even see the roll.
I'm trying to use the tower. Here we go.
Oh. There you go.
16.
Alright,
That's
made it. All good. Okay, so the boulder rebounds off you. It doesn't knock you into the stuff there. Dirt uses his maneuver to get a rope tied around you. And Blanny Ride cast his spell and used his free movement to move up to where his spell was in range. And it's a new round.
So I'm guessing the darkness spell didn't work out.
No, it's hovering up in the air there near him. He'll be able to avoid it relatively easy.
Well, this time I'm going to make my way around.
Don't worry, I'll hold on to it as long as I can.
But you'll have to.
You're going in.
You'll kind of have to go right behind him because once he gets more than 10 feet away, if he falls off, he'll end up in the liquid, even tied off.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But first, Quinn being in the front, make Dex check -2.
Oh, made it with an 18.
Actually, officially, that would be failing it. What's your dexterity?
Oh, 15.
15.
I
So,
thought it had to be
13 or less. Here, take that and re-roll it, though.
Shucks.
Know what you need for your roll. So 13 or less. Uh-oh.
Somebody stuck a triangle die in there. Well, 14. It was close, but no cigar.
All right. Dirt, make a strength check.
Hold me, Dargoth. Hold
Now,
me.
do remember you were able to shake off the curse for another, looks like another turn. So 10 minutes, probably like right as this battle's playing out.
Oh, right.
Matter of fact, you got 10 rounds. That was round 1. Because
Okay.
that's one turn,
Oh,
10 rounds.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so make your
God.
strength. He was able to find out through a friend that was introduced to them
Perfect.
that he can shake off the curse for a limited amount of time at great cost, but we'll get into that probably here in about 10 minutes when he has to do it again. Made it?
Yeah.
All right. You managed to hold Quinn. As he goes tumbling off as part of the pathway breaks away. However, that costs you your movement there.
Okay.
As you have to pull him back up to the path. As the rocks fall into the water that's on fire and flaming, it appears to disturb something that was living down in there.
Oh no.
Rainbow trout.
Actually, let's see. What do we got? Do I have anything that resembles what we're going to be throwing out there? No.
I don't know if there's any fish models.
No, nothing out here. We'll just use this. Oops. Trying to remember how to use this. And I screwed up. Should have done this. Hold on. Remembering how to play this game.
For the love of God. Don't tell me what I
Ooh,
think it
that
is.
screen always gets in my way. Let me go this
Fire
way.
piranhas. Winged fire piranhas. With swords.
These are basically each represent a group of 4, as they look like bats, but made almost of the flame that's coming up out of the liquid.
Yeah, just what I thought. God damn it.
And they are going to attempt to... One swarm will probably go on each of you. And yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
You said each swarm, there's 4 swarms. No, there's 2.
2 swarms of
Okay.
4.
Each
What
swarm
are they,
is 4.
Dargoth?
They're flaming bats.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
you think there's some kind of elemental essence. All right, so
No.
declarations. Blaney Ride will be casting mirror image on himself. Twiddle's gonna stay invisible to see what he can do.
Twiddle would like to eat some fire bats. That would be great.
Bats are about as big as he is.
I'll verify. Well, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw my sword.
That's it's kind of surprising. I didn't see that coming. All right, so you draw your sword, and you guys are out on the path. So declarations. He's going to be casting the mirror image. Twiddle's moving around. And the giant's going to throw another boulder. He's laughing. Picks up another one. They're about baseball sized, like softball size to him. What are you doing there, Quinn?
How big is that? The crack.
Pretty big. I should have made you do a dex check last round, Dirt, with no penalty because you saw where the weak area was as Quinn stepped on it. But I forgot to, so I'll just have to get you this round.
Oh no.
Is it big enough that we could, or small enough we could maybe jump across?
Oh yeah, easy. The path didn't fall away so much as you just hit a weak part and
Just
almost slid with it, into the lake there.
I think we need to take the opportunity to try to still get onto the sturdier footing. Because a large boulder might just knock the rest of this thing into the water. So I'm going to maybe back or take a leap to try to get across.
All right. So you guys are going to attempt to move together to get to the stable ground?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Let's give you a +4 on initiative. So roll d10 and add 4. Low roll wins here. I had 6, by the way. I got 10. Toto.
Low roll wins. We got a 4 + 4. Oh no, wait, that was your dice number.
Roll that, Basco.
Don't know if that counts. I forgot what the toss button is.
R is.
R. Or use your tower.
Tower.
Hopefully eventually we'll unlodge that triangle in there. Or did you get it?
10.
Anyway, so 6, 10. A tie! Ta-da! Alright. Right as you get to the stable ground, the big guy throws his boulder. Aiming for Dirt. What's your arm class there, Dirt?
Pretty
Is my
high.
strength still back to normal?
Uh-huh.
It's 10 right now because I have no armor.
I thought you had your armor on. Yeah,
No.
I think you would have, because you've 80 minutes.
The armor is in Blaney Red's chest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Which I
he's
can't
carrying
access
around-
right now, because it doesn't exist.
He's carrying around the Legion's armor.
I'm not putting that shit on. Fuck that.
Sure, you don't want to put on the Legionnaires'
Nope.
armor?
All right. So, what's your armor class then? 10? Minus
Yeah.
dex. What's your dex adjustment?
3?
10, 9, 8, 7, huh?
No. My dex is 10.
Oh, so there is no adjustment. He basically needs a nothing or better to hit you, so he'll miss on a 1.
I'm gonna hold on to the rope and watch it fly.
We'll make it 4. He'll miss on a 4 or less because of the range. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Well, there goes my PG rating. So, dude, that's not good. This guy hits really hard.
Any way I could try to, like, baseball slice this boulder in half as it comes out?
No.
Sorry, man. I'll hold the rope.
Best you could do at this point is make a save versus breath weapon. So that's that number or higher. Breath weapon doesn't just mean breath weapons. It also accounts for any kind of catastrophic area effect kind of thing. Natural 20. All right, so take 1 round of your phasing out as you instinctively phase, allowing the boulder to partially pass through you. Because you made the natural 20 on your save, I'll give you no damage. It was originally going to be half damage. Full damage if you failed the save. So in effect, instinctively you use your phasing for that round, and that allows the boulder to pass through you.
Ooh. Where does the boulder end up? Does it crash into the...
I'm assuming that they fly wild and not really going into the full detail where they end up, because they are treated like artillery weapons, and they could end up hitting stuff you don't want them to hit. So we'll just... They splash into the pool and kick up another 8 of these things.
That's what I was worried about.
Don't ask questions, man.
Well, I was like, maybe you got lucky and they hit the fire bats on the way, you know?
What am I doing? I always forget to change the color. What color should the illusionary Blanny rides be?
A lighter green?
There you go.
Maybe a blue?
Bluish, maybe? Like a light blue? How about that?
Yeah.
I don't know how many it generates yet, so let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff out of the way. So make a dex check there, -2, Quinn. If you succeed, you'll still have an action this round, because we will count it as free movement to cover the rest of the path distance. If you fail it, you lose your action and have a chance of falling into the gunk.
So 13 or less.
Yeah. Wow, you guys are rolling hot. All right, so, of course, when you really need it, the dice will go super cold, watch. All right, so you easily circumvent the breaking away path. Dargoth more or less just kind of ignores it. And you guys are standing on the good path. Meanwhile, your bat friends. Now, I did say that I'd give you guys an action this round. But you're going to have to roll against the bats with your whatever your action is. I know you got your sword out, Quinn.
Yep, I'm going to slice and dice some bats.
He's within range if you wanted to try and charge him, but that's up to you. And the 4 bats will definitely be a problem. They are flaming. They are kind of made of flame, but at the same time they also seem like they have a semi-solid body.
Can't let them touch me. Get them away from me.
Oh yeah, I don't want to leave Dargoth with 8 bats to fight by himself.
Get them away from me.
Any chance we could just, like, throw some water on him?
There is that chance. Do you want to try that? And do you have the water?
I have a wineskin.
Well, there you go. Each gallon of water does 1d6 damage to the beasts.
Chopping them might end up being better.
It's up to you guys. What are you going to do?
You want to give me... shit.
Do you even have a weapon? You have
No.
that sword. You have that ornamental sword, I think. Remember? It was like a rapier.
You guys want to take a quick moment and look through your stuff?
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure you have at least a sword, because there were 2 weapons on the...
Yeah, go ahead and have a look through your stuff. Don't forget you got a treasure card over here, which might also have some stuff.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Blanny Ride manages to create 5 copies of himself Hey, what do you know?
Oh, short sword finally made. There it is.
Oh, do I have the two-handed bastard sword? That's what I'm
Yep.
swinging around? Okay.
Well, Bastard Sword can be used one or two-handed, so... But I think you've got the stats for using it two-handed right now. As a matter of fact, Quinn, if you look over here on my side of the sheet, above the MP3 player, every weapon is listed here. You'll find sword, Bastard Sword down towards the bottom, and feel free to copy those stats if you desire, and it'll show you can use it one or two-handed. Slightly more damage for a slower speed factor, or slightly less damage for a little bit quicker. Bastard swords are the favorite of a ranger, because a ranger can fight one-handed with bastard sword and then have like a short sword in the other hand, because they're ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. And then,
Ambidextrous.
yep, and then they can switch over to two-hand for the heavier opponent. As for you, I have this giant claymore on my wall. You'll see it when you swing by. And I don't know how to use it for shit. I could probably do a little bit of damage with it, but it would be more by accident than anything else. That's how you are with the Bastard Sword. No good. No practice. But...
I pretty much flail it around.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Dargoth, I was gonna say, like, so there's a chainmail suit finally made, but there's also scale mail, and I think that scale mail is what you're wearing.
Now, he had to tear part of that down in order to remove his curse.
Yep.
No, I think that chainmail suit finally made. Isn't that what you got rid of because it was the Legionnaires and the scale mail was different?
Yeah.
So I think the chainmail's doesn't exist anymore.
And Short Sword finally made dirt using it.
Yeah, there we go.
And I thought the chainmail was good for more than one, like, dose. I'm certain you have that written down somewhere.
Yeah,
in effect, Dirt has to sacrifice something made by the lion in order to temporarily remove the burden of his curse. A trick taught to him by a guardian wizard, friend of Blanning Rides. You do have a short sword, finally made. Even says right there, Dirt is using it. And I'm pretty confident that the scale mail is the stuff that was crafted by the lion, and the fine suit of chainmail is just a fine suit of chainmail. Yeah, the scale and the two-handed sword, those were both taken off the body when you guys first arrived here.
The scale mail and the helmet. The helmet was what we used first.
Yes.
That's why it's not on there anymore.
All right. And we're going to determine, you might write this down next to the scale mail, that it has basically 1d4 remove curse applications. Or can break it down into 4.
Four uses.
Yeah, just write down 4 uses to remove my curse. That way we'll remember. And that, in effect, is like breaking it down.
Yeah.
And using parts of it. So you should be able to remove your curse when needed at least 4 more times, because we're definitely getting into, you're to the end of this time. Getting there. Alright. So, bats. And you guys. The giant's already made his attack when we resolved all that, so let's go ahead and get the bats out of the way. Quinn, what are you attacking with?
I think I since he actually has a weapon he can fight with, I think I will throw the water on him and forego the bastard sword at the moment.
See,
Which
this
I
is
would most likely miss.
this is the moment that Rain would have like just shined. He would have been the guy like, I got this. put these fuckers out.
Yeah. You're just taking a drink and just spit it all over him.
Basically. All right, go ahead and roll D10. They have a 2 on their speed factor. Remember, using your water would be +5 because it's kind of awkward. You got to pull it out and then squirt it at them. And your wineskin's probably what, a gallon?
It doesn't specify.
Well, 2 gallon. All right, they had 2. Low roll wins. I got a 6. R's is the button you're looking for there. There you go.
There we go.
All right, so they got it on you. What's your armor class there, Quinn? 3?
We used 3 last time, but I don't know if the small shield gives me that much of a boost to my 7.
Yeah, I think it's just small shield, isn't it?
No, I think it just gives me a +1 to my armor class. So I think I have a 6.
6. All right, so they need a 13 or better. All right, natural 1 counters out the 1 hit, basically bumps into the thing, even though it's going to have a successful hit on you, and nothing hits you this round. Dirt, what are you doing?
What's up with me? I'm getting the short sword ready.
All right, roll it. Add the weapon speed factor.
Roll a d10.
Mm-hmm. Low roll wins. I still have my 6.
6.
Tied. Gonna swing at the bat. Swinging at the bat or no? They're coming at you. What's your armor class?
10.
Oh yeah. They need 10, 9 or better. 3 of them hit.
Oh god.
All right, make 3 dexterity checks. That's dex or less on a d20.
Mother of God. I'm so scared right
Or
now.
a Gerdek.
I'm dead. I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. I still have the rope tied to you.
7 points of damage so far, and then you'll need those make those dex checks.
Why give us permissions, Black?
Oh yeah. How do I do that? There we go.
You have to be promoted.
Remote. There we go. All right, so everything's set. What's this one all about?
You said make 3 dex checks.
Yep, made all 3 of them?
No, I made 2 of them.
All right. What's your dex?
10.
10. Ooh, that's right. Okay, so one of the bats actually attaches onto you, causing 1d4 blood drain, 1d4 fire. 5 points. It'll take an attack and a strength check to pull him off. Meanwhile, Quinn's kind of sitting pretty. None of them hit him. Twiddle got his spell off. He threw his rock at the end of the round, so it's declarations for the new round. Blanny ride.
So the water didn't work out?
Oh yeah, I forgot about you, sorry. Total veg case. So, we're going to assume that your water skin has about 2 gallons in it.
That's right.
That's pretty big water skin. That'd be 2d6 if you can hit the beast. Its armor class is 4. What's your base Thaco?
Base Thaco is 18.
Got any strength or dexterity adjustments? Missile adjustment in particular? No missile adjustment. No to hit adjustment. So your base Thaco is what?
18.
18, huh? 17, 16, 15, 14 or better. You got to get these dice out of here and roll it again. Keep something safe, huh? Missed. You spritz your water off into the ocean.
There's 4 of them. How did I miss?
You're attempting to direct the attack towards one of them, and they are fluttering and flying around you rather quickly. Bats are pretty agile. Meanwhile, this swarm is going to start heading towards Blanny Ride and his clones.
What material is this bridge made out of, Black?
Granite blocks, 3 foot by 3 foot. Very carefully stacked other than this area.
Okay.
Okay, Twiddle is probably going to be coming out of hiding this round. Maybe. Just trying to find a spell that'll help us out here. And what are you going to do, Quinn?
Well, I think that So how much life do you have left, Dargoth? Plenty.
Oh, wait. How much damage did they do to me? Because I wasn't told.
You
Oh,
said
when he
7?
landed on you?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. I'll re-roll it. 1d4 blood drain, 1d4 fire. So combined total 4 points you lucked out. I think that was less than they did. Okay, but it is stuck on you this round, so it'll get automatic flame and blood drain damage against you.
Right.
And then the other 3 are still flitting about. All right. So, declarations. Quinn, what are you doing?
I am literally going to pour water directly on that bat that's sitting on Dargoth.
All right. How many days water do you have?
Did I just spit 2 gallons of water out?
You squeezed your water skin dry, yes.
Well,
And got rid of 2 days worth of water. It's assumed most characters have about 10 days. Check your equipment list. While you're doing that, Dargoth, what are you going to do?
I'm going to use Melt the Stone, see if I can phase through the ground, and then, therefore, tear the bat off me as I do so.
Okay. Twiddle is going to come out of hiding, and he's going to cast a spell called Chaos. So we'll see how that works.
Oh god.
He becomes visible basically out here.
10 days dry ration, 10 days water.
8 days now. Let's put Twiddle at about 30 feet height. He's flying about 30 feet above the flaming sea, and he's going to cast his Chaos spell. Meanwhile, Blanny Ride. Blanny Ride, Blanny Ride. Okay, he's going to be casting spells. Well, he's going to attempt to slow the giant if I'm in range. Unfortunately, the giant makes really good saving throws. And Quinn, what were you going to do? You're going to go ahead with a water attack?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put it out.
Okay, I can easily hit the guy with the slow spell, so we'll try that.
Or
Okay.
Wait. Did you say that Blandy Ride is hitting the
Giant.
with a slow spell?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, maybe I should take advantage of the fact that he might be slowed and attack the giant.
Just declare a wait then.
I guess I'll declare a wait to see if his spell goes off, and then I can still do the water.
Okay, so that basically causes you to lose the initiative automatically. So the 4 bats on you. What's your armor class again?
6. You have to
Let's see. Yeah, they all missed again. Oh, you're very lucky. All right, so they're flitting about. They don't seem to want to land on you. And
It's because of my
I'll have to figure out Blandy Ride. I'll do him on the side. So Dargoth,
Yes.
roll initiative against bats. What are you going to be doing? Attacking?
No, I'm trying to mold into the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you basically just add 2 to your roll. I add 4. Low roll wins.
Oh.
All right, so as you're melding,
Actually, 8, 6, yeah. Take
as you're
5.
melding, you take 5 points, but that does cause the bat to basically lose track of you. So you settle in, and these guys will probably start flitting around Quinn.
Sorry, Quinn.
There are 3 of them left.
And to think that I
'Cause
hung
the one-
around to help you.
One hits you, Quinn. Make a dex check.
Watch me dex this bat.
Dex or less. All right. So you got that. You only take 1 point of damage, as it's basically a grazing hit and it doesn't lock onto you.
Felt a light wind against my shoulder there.
They're afraid to attach to him because of his abnormal skin tone.
That's right. I mean, I do look like Darth Maul, by the way. I have red scale skin with black
Glowing yellow.
tattoos all over my face.
Glowing yellow eyes, too.
And glowing yellow eyes. Oh, no. My eyes are turquoise. So I'm good guy Darth Maul.
Well, there you go. All right, so let's take a super quick break. Energy drink is kicking me in the ass, so I'll be right back.
All right. I need to get me some water, too. What you guys don't know is that I am playing in a room that is basically an attic, and it is 102 degrees outside, and there is not an air conditioning source up here.
Oof.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah. You're literally in the zone.
No, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm probably, since the bats haven't really done that much damage to me, I'm thinking that the giant's like the bigger problem.
yeah.
So I might just kind of take on the giant. Hopefully he's not in league with the bats, so maybe the bats being over there, I don't know, who knows.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe the chaos spell from Twiddle's gonna create fucking chaos. That's why I kinda melded in.
Come
As
on,
well.
come on, Twiddle.
My plan is to appear behind the dwarf.
The dwarf?
Yeah, the giant dwarf. This guy. The fire giant. The giant dwarf.
He's a dwarf?
Yeah. Giant fire dwarf.
No, okay, wow. Maybe you can do something with his available stone cache over there and keep him from throwing any more at us.
That's my plan.
Ooh, that it'd be really nice is if you could find a way to like meld his legs into some of those
I
rocks.
can't do that yet.
Oh, that would have been just too cool.
Yeah. Hence why the bat fell off of me when I melded into the ground.
Well, you know what? If you're in the ground, then I don't really need to fight the bats at all. Or this water thing is probably not a thing I need to do.
Nope.
Okay, I am gonna go run and get a bottle of water real quick while he's still going.
Alright.
Be right back.
Yep.
I'm kind of back.
Alright, Basco went to go get water.
Sweet. We need some background music or something. But not the stuff on the MP3 player. It's a little too random. Yeah, there you go. It just sounds like Metalocalypse, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, right. You're the one who knows about it.
Well, yeah.
I'm Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown!
I love him. Yeah, that show is just cynical and lovely.
I just sit down and binge watched it the other week.
Nice. Well, while he's gone, we can resolve what you're doing.
Alright.
So you meld into the stone, and you can move up 60 feet. So,
Yep.
what you going to do with all that?
Wait, I melded it right here.
Mm-hmm. And I guess I can get Twiddle's thing out of the way. Now, these bats are so dumb, they actually get a saving throw versus this spell.
They're so dumb that they get a saving throw?
Exactly. Works better against just average intelligence beings. Looks like one of them made it. Their save is 14 or higher. So, yeah, one of them made it. That's going to be hard to keep track of. Alright, and then the second swarm, because it hits a area.
What about Basco?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
Out of the second swarm, all of them failed. So,
One critically failed.
yeah. So I'm just going to count it as they all failed their save. I'm going to roll each swarm separately. Just to keep bookkeeping easier. And against Blanny Ride's spell, the giant, fire giant dwarf basically, needs a 7 or better on a d20 to save.
Oh damn, you were not kidding.
Made it. So he is unaffected by the slowing spell. And we have 2 swarms coming in towards... Let's find out if they get the real Blanny Ride. And this is a perfect time for me to look that up and remember how all that's done.
Okay, I've refilled the wineskin. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to roll it randomly. 5 images. So if they get a 6 on the dice, they actually attack Blanny Ride proper. Swarm number 1. Nope, goes after a mirror image. As does swarm number 2. So this round Blanny Ride's safe as 2 of his images disappear. As the bats fall on him and they wink out of existence. Meanwhile, dirt has molded through the ground and is planning on coming up behind the giant, who made his save versus the spell. And the 2 swarms on you got affected by a spell from... Lot happened while you were away. Yeah.
Twiddle. What did Twiddle do?
Roll d10. Tell me a number. This is swarm number 1.
Five.
Alright, let's see. Stand confused. So this one does nothing this round. It just kind of flies around, floats around. And roll d10 for the second swarm.
Before this round actually officially begins, Black.
Ends, actually.
Ends? Okay.
Yeah, we're getting into end game here.
Nice.
Gets to attack nearest creature for 1 round, so that would be you.
Crud.
What's your armor class?
6.
They need a
13.
13 above.
Not gonna get it.
Natural 20. Make a dex check -2. So that's 2 off of your dex.
Come on, tower. Made it.
Alright. So it doesn't manage to lock onto you. Getting a lot of frame lag today. Does do 2 points.
Oh
Lucked
my
out.
God.
That's the lowest critical roll I think I've ever seen. Alright, so 2 points critical damage. Look out. But you make the save, so you're all good. None of them land on you. You can move 30 feet and still take an action, or you can go 60 feet and be done.
I was gonna go for this fire giant.
Alright,
However,
because
I
you
go
did pull
ahead.
the weight. Right there.
Right
You fall to the ceiling 60 feet overhead. You have
Wait,
catfall,
what?
right?
there. Yeah.
Alright, make your catfall check.
Well, Psionicis can fall 90 feet without taking damage.
That's if you make your catfall.
Ah, well, crud.
I thought it was half damage, but I'll have to
yeah,
reference
it.
it.
It might be half.
It is half damage.
Make a power check. The dwarf giant laughs heartily as you fall to the ceiling overhead.
Whatever happened to my rope?
I let go because I went into the ground.
That's right. That's right. Whenever you
Actually-
need to be held onto.
Wouldn't have I anchored it into the ground?
On what? And you didn't
The-
declare it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay.
So as far as I know, it's actually still tied around his waist, trailing off behind him where you dropped it as you went into the earth.
Okay, so I don't have a power score written down. I'm trying to look it up off of the book.
The index will give everything page number included. I need to find my book. I wonder where it is. I think I see it. Can I reach it? Let's find out how long my cord is. It's either this one. There it is. I think we have absolutely 0 viewers. It's alright. Saturday afternoon, everybody's out doing shit.
Well, this is for practice.
Catfall, Dex -2 is your power score. And it'll cost you 4 PSPs.
Well, 4 well worth it if I actually make it. So it's Dex -2?
Uh-huh.
13 or lower. Yeah, I wish I could roll a d10. Oh, wait, here we go.
What was that?
That was me not getting it in the thingy here.
He couldn't get it in the hole.
Terrible.
13! That's a natural 13.
You made it, huh? Power score. You would be able to fall 50 feet without damage. So you still fell 60 feet, so that's 1d6 damage that you'll take.
Stupid dwarf.
Have 3 points
Aha!
as you thunk onto the ceiling overhead.
It lands on his feet.
And hey, while you're up there, you notice something.
There's
It's
a
been,
key.
and now there's a keyhole because there's a hatch that's been cleverly painted to resemble the ceiling. Alright, so you're crawling around up there, a little confused, and it's a new round. Dirt, you either have to come up out of the earth or take out another application.
I'm coming out.
Alright. And Quinn, you're up on the roof.
on the ceiling.
There's nothing up here but a keyhole and a hatch, right?
Yeah. And Twiddle and Blanny Ride. Blanny Ride's not going to be in a good situation here once his mirror images begin breaking down more. This round, it's already going to get bad for him. So let's see, what am I going to do? Okay, I have it.
Over here.
Yep, got his spell ready. Get him out of the way in the background while you guys are thinking about what you're going to do.
So this stinks, because if I walk off of here, I gotta fall 1 billion feet again. But if I stood up here, you could just drop the key to me.
What key?
The key that the giant's probably protecting. Maybe there's some way I could jump down onto the giant and actually do some damage on my way.
You can try.
Do like an amazing, like, two-handed bastard sword plunge directly into the top of his head.
You'd have to jump on him. That would require a dex check and a to-hit roll. And then you'd have to get a to-hit roll with your sword. It is possible, but think about your odds.
Not very high.
Yeah, you can do anything you want. It's just, will you pull it off, or will you go onto the ground in front of the giant and watch your sword skitter off into the flaming ocean? Because that's D&D.
No, that sword wouldn't disappear.
No, of course not. It would disappear for that round, but yeah.
Then reappear and back onto him.
Yep. It's a +2 sword, isn't it? Like magic?
Yeah.
Is that written down somewhere?
It's written on the table. +2 cursed sword
Yep.
of life stealing.
Oof. Don't try to sacrifice it to lift your curse.
What? We would never.
Oh, I know Dirk's probably thought about it, but it won't work.
I'm not going to say I didn't actually straight up discuss that with him, but...
Yeah, to tell you honestly, what would probably happen is Dirt would end up like bearing the curse, as in Dirt himself would have to start killing something once a week.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, using a cursed item to lift a curse, I'm not sure. I don't think Arcangelo would approve of that method. Arcangelo Dumont, by the way, is the high-level wizard that helped Dirt to figure out that he can lift his curse through basically kind of a sacrifice.
I pray, remove curse on an item that the Black Lion made, and the curse gets lifted temporarily.
Because Gerdek shoulders it for you.
Yeah.
Gerdek being the elemental god that Dargoth is in link with. We'll get more into that very soon. Meanwhile, what are you going to do, Quinn? It's your final moment.
Do I have a rope?
You still have a rope trailing off of you. 50 feet of it. Wrapped around your waist.
So I'm thinking about unwrapping it from my waist and maybe using a crumpin to attach it to the ceiling and, like, not hurting myself on the way down.
All right, that'll take a little bit of preparation time.
Or I could jump it the way I said and mightily thrust my two-handed bastard sword into the head of the giant.
Better hope you make your catfall check. Yeah, always watch your hit points. This giant hits you guys and you'll feel new levels of pain and damage. So, with that in mind, Dargoth, you're coming up out of the ground with the intention of...
spoiling his pile of rocks throwing.
Alright. And Quinn, you still haven't decided what you're going to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the catfall jump back down, because I think it's better to attach the rope to the ground and help everybody else get to this secret door.
There you go. Alright, so you're going to jump down, try and hit the giant on the way, or are you just going to jump down?
Does it do anything bad to me if I try to hit the giant on the way? Because I
If you,
think I just
yeah,
tried to
you
hit the
could fuck
giant
it
on the
up.
way.
Yeah, you could fuck it up.
Oh, I never fuck things up though.
Right. Well, it's your choice. Doing it now.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it
All right.
because you know that sword, even if it goes into the fire water, every time I pull out my short bow, it's gonna be there, so that's fine.
All right. Sounds good.
That's right.
Um,
My motto is, "What's the worst that could happen?"
Twiddle's going to cast a protection spell on himself.
Why not me?
The giant hasn't decided who he's going to target yet. So, let's roll initiative. I guess he'll pull a weight and see what happens. So he adds
8.
24.
What?
Large size plus a weight. Yeah, he's going to see what you're doing up there. Might throw a rock at you. He's kind of curious where your friend that disappeared into the path went. Well, first thing that happens is Blandy ride dimension doors to about here, and he's stunned for the remainder of the round. These bats eliminate 2 more of the mirror images, for sure. These bats, roll d10.
Uh, 5.
They continue to stand confused, doing nothing. This swarm of bats, roll d10.
2.
They also are just flitting around confused.
Fantastic. The way we like them.
All right. And Twiddle puts spell on himself. You, making your heroic jump.
Yes.
All right. This is where like the giant takes a step back and just watches you splat in front of him.
I just want to mention that this is the moment in the story where I go complete slow mo, and we just need to turn on some dramatic music.
His armor class, hit it, Dirk. His armor class is -1. So you add 1 to your Thaco. Let's see if the metal saves you. Yeah.
Here we go.
What do you even need?
19 plus 2, 21.
I think you hit him. What's your base Thaco? 17? Yeah, you got it. You actually hit him.
Oh my god.
The power of the metal. So roll for a 2-handed bastard sword attack.
Oh my god, I can't believe that actually.
Yes, dude, the metal comes on from now on every time I'm doing something epic.
Alright, roll the bastard sword damage as if it was a 2-handed attack.
On a 20?
Mm-hmm.
$14 plus 2.
$14 plus 2? What?
Or is that minus?
No,
3?
roll the damage. Yeah, damage for bastard sword. He's larger in man size. It's probably 2d4. Plus any strength bonus you got. 2d8. Plus strength bonus. Plus 2. Because of magic. So 2 8-sided dice. You're breaking the epic moment.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find out my strength bonus over here.
Probably ain't got one.
Probably
What's your strength?
don't.
Damage adjustment. Nope, nothing.
Okay, well then we won't worry about it. Where's
Yep,
my d8s?
2d8 plus 2. And if you had rolled a natural 20, you would have had your sword fed for the week.
Oh, so close to a natural d20. There we go. One got stuck. Oh. Somehow I managed to
plunger for that tower. There it is. We'll count that.
Okay.
So 12, 13, 14 points of damage. Let's go ahead and keep track of his damage right here.
And what's the life stealing
10,
element?
11, 12, 13, 14. Had you gotten a natural 20, it would have drained him of one of his hit dice.
Oh.
Permanent. It's a permanent thing.
Epic, awesome.
Yeah, those life-draining weapons are more fearsome when they're in enemy hands towards players.
Well, when it's a giant, I'll take anything.
All right, so you managed to hit him on the way down, which actually surprises him a little bit. As a result, he's going to make a called shot and try to kick you into the ocean. You little bastard, he says. And, yeah, what's your armor class, motherfucker?
6.
Nope, they're definitely with PG rating. All right, so, what do we got here? 7. Oh, boy.
Oh, 6. Well, it's +1 because of the small shield.
It's on his back.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
need
my
it
back.
4 or better, only because it's a called shot. And hits.
Oh, dang it.
Kicks you square. Let's see. Make dex check -4.
11, come on. Made it.
All right. Let's see now. Where would you,
Is he gonna kick me back up into that door?
Kinda turns out that way, yes.
We'll get ready for another epic jump down.
Well, make your catfall check as you fall upward. You can only go 30 feet unless you make a power score. Remember, it's dex -2, and you have to cost 4 PSPs. Oh, and by the way, the kick.
Yeah.
How much damage did that bitch do?
12 points.
Yeah, I might stay up there.
Oof. And yes, you get caught into the reverse gravity.
Okay, catfall. I've got to make a dex -2.
Actually, you got swimming?
No.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see.
What? You don't have swimming?
I mean, not as a proficiency or skill.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to let you roll your own fate. Basically, it comes down to 1 to 2 is this way, 3 to 4 is this way, 5 to 6 is this way. So roll d6.
What?
Alright, so yes, you go 10, 20, 30 feet. And are basically lifted up by the gravity field. And still deposited out there. Swimming check to take no damage, because the surface of the water is a liquid in effect. Do you have swimming?
No, we don't.
No.
Alright. You'll have to make a strength check at -10. That's the default number for trying to use a proficiency you don't have.
So 5 or lower?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make that.
No, what'd you roll?
An 18, I think.
You rolled
All
a
right.
19.
So,
Oh,
Killed it.
19, yeah.
Giant kicks you on through and off into the water. You still only take half damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, half damage. 7 points.
Yeah.
How many you got left?
7.
Nice. Because falling into the boiling ocean. Why isn't this rolling right? There we go.
Am I gonna die?
4 points. As you splash down into, it's about 20 foot deep. Extremely hot. And yes, it's more or less kind of a alcohol-based substance. Very flammable.
Alcohol?
Not the kind you're thinking.
Oh,
All right, so
years.
Quinn's not looking too good as he goes floundering off into the flaming sea. The giant's laughing. Tergoth, you come up behind him. What are you going to do? He's pretty much unaware of your presence. He is becoming aware of Blannyride's presence as Blannyride sits there reeling and stunned from his dimension door.
Would I be able to mount his back and just repetitively stab him in the back?
It's 15 feet up his back.
You don't have to get that far up.
Go for the ankle.
Well, how yeah, dude, Achilles' heel. Chop that sucker.
Yeah, I do remember the giant has a large axe on his back, which he hasn't pulled yet, and he is wearing armor. So, what are you going to do, Daroth? What's your plan?
Do you think there's any way you could knock him into the water?
How close is he to the edge, Black?
Yeah, he's about 5-6 feet away.
If he fell, he'd go in.
I'm gonna try to slice the back of his ankles, cause him to cripple.
Called shot. That'll take his armor class down to -5. So you would add 5 to your Thaco.
My Thaco is 17.
So you would need a natural 20 to pull this off.
But if you killed him, it would be epic. Wait, we need the medal.
I don't think it's going to work. Go for it. Taking your attack.
Said, yeah, it's not going to work.
Missed. No power of the metal this time. All right, so you step forward, take a swing at the creature, revealing yourself, and yeah, he's going for the ankle, huh, little man? It's a new round. These bats are going to fall on Ernest, onto the last illusion. These guys are still confused, so we'll be determining what they're going to do this round. You are floundering in the water. Twiddle is above you. He can't really help, though, so he's kind of freaking out. He's way too small to help you. And I'll see maybe if I got a spell. You're going to take burning damage. And you can basically hold your breath for Constitution divided by 3.
I can hold my breath for 6 minutes?
6 rounds.
Oh, so I just need to get down under.
Well, you still take, it's boiling hot, so you'll be taking 2d6 damage this round.
I mean, I'm probably just going to straight up die. I'll be honest with you.
And there's that. There is always that option. You could try to make a swimming check at -10 to flounder yourself over to the pathway and climb out. You're still going to take that 2d6.
It says in my items over here I have a full vial of extra healing potion. That might be absolutely necessary just to survive.
Right. But you're going to have to get into a position where you could drink it. Drowning doesn't count. Twiddle. I got nothing.
No healing spells?
I do, but they'd be interrupted as I got down into the flames of the water that he's floundering in.
Right. Well, we do have the ointment.
Again, you gotta get him out of that out of that mess. Okay, so Twiddle can't do anything except for he's just gonna tweet and chirp in a panicked. Somebody's got to help this guy down below me. Blannyride has recovered from his stunning.
I don't suppose there's any way that I could energy containment the heat.
You can. Cost 20 PSPs, though. Do you have that?
Well, of course not. Oh my god, I had the one thing that could save me and I can't even do it.
Dirt, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna summon. I think I can. I have a summon for spiritual hammer. Let me double check. Well,
We gotta
since
figure.
everyone's
We gotta
open,
get Quinn out of the. We gotta get Quinn out of the drink somehow.
I mean, I got a rope still attached to me, but I don't know how it's gonna help.
I'm pretty sure the flames would have burned that all off.
Well,
Nope.
Well,
Rope
let's
spiritual
find out,
hammer.
shall we?
No.
like my scale skin doesn't help me with heat at all. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm super scaly.
No. Super scaly.
Hey, Black.
Uh-huh.
This giant speaks the common tongue, right?
Uh-huh. At least some. Enough to hurl insults at you. And that rope is gone. Fire, burning, rope.
Well, the Sphinx let us make him an offer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be casting tongues this round, Black.
All right. He's going to be
Be-
trying to crush you.
Yep.
He'll be pulling out his axe this round. Blanny Ride is just going to hope for the best and casting one of his stronger spells.
Oh God. At least I'm not in his way this time.
Wish me to.
Yeah, you're going to have to save yourself there. I'm sorry. Swimming check, -10.
Which is basically strength -10.
Mm-hmm.
5 or less.
Oh, no good. All right, so you can't really make your way to the shore by yourself. You're going to need assistance. It's all basically down to you, Dargoth. Blanny Ride's way too small. Can't help him.
Yep. And my strength's starting to dwindle.
Uh-huh. 2 rounds have passed, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Do we have? Let's
Yeah,
see.
let me erase this and do it right.
What is it? So there's 2 vials of unknown clear dark liquid in our loot.
Yeah. I have no idea what they are, but you need to get somewhere in order to drink something, my dude. So anything from the first page we don't have access to because that was free time
There's
ago.
a potion of water breathing, but I don't know if that's going to help me with the heat. I mean, I only have 3
No.
HP anyway.
It's kind of down to you, Dirt. You're going to have to come up with some kind of rescue plan. Blaney Ride will be casting a spell at the giant this round.
Yep.
Say, if you save my friend, we'll give you literally anything.
No. I have an idea.
Better than anything?
Well, let's hear it, because it's declarations.
Alright, I'm gonna melt it into stone, go pat underneath the giant towards Quinn. Dunk.
Here, let me see that real quick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can still get an action.
Grab a hold of him and start swimming to shore.
You got swimming?
Yeah, I do.
Make a check. -2, because you got to carry Quinn up to the top.
My strength zeros. My strength's still 17. Oh yeah.
Quinn, 4
Watch me.
points of damage.
I'm dead.
I got it.
You're unconscious, not dead until -10. But 4 points to Quinn, Dirt,
Oh,
Yep.
I'm
you take
unconscious.
8 points. And you guys managed to get up to the walkway, floundering up out of the ocean.
All right.
Make a dex check.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Oh my god.
So dex or less.
Yep.
All
I
right.
actually make it.
Even covered in the highly flammable liquid, you managed to tamp out all the flames that are on you personally. Make a dex
Yep.
check. Time to put Quinn out. You get a +2 bonus because you can use, blankets and cloaks. Well, not really, but we'll give you a +2 bonus because it's nice. All right, so
I
you
made
got it.
anyways.
So you're good. That was +2 in your favor. All right, so you managed to put the flames out, and that's pretty much the end of your round. I need, since I've been letting Quinn do it, Quinn, roll D10. Let's see what those bats do. The nearby bats. Roll D10. Quinn?
Quinn.
Quinn? I guess he went unconscious. Dirt, roll D10. He's role-playing unconsciousness. Oh, 6, huh? This swarm continues to just kind of drift around, kind of confused and not doing much. Roll D10 for the second swarm, the one's closest to you. A 10. Act normally for 1 round. That means they're coming for you. Either you or Quinn.
Fuck.
You can heroically sacrifice yourself or random roll, because they might go after Quinn because he's an easier target.
I'll sacrifice myself.
Alright, so be it. What's your armor class?
10.
11 or better. 1, 2, 3 hits. 3 dex checks. 9 points.
My apologies. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 dex checks, you said?
Yes.
Made 2 of them.
Alright, so 1 bat gets attached to you.
Yep. And how much damage was that I was supposed to take?
9?
Okay. Okay.
Alright. The giant. Looking at Blanny Ride. Uh-oh. Okay, Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get something out of the way for you and Quinn. Is Quinn back yet?
No.
Alright.
No, I'm here.
Oh. What the hell?
I'm just busy being unconscious.
He was role-playing unconscious. Roll D20. Need a 13 or better.
Who?
Both of you. 13 or better.
You wanted me to get lower or
Higher.
19, you.
Dirt.
15.
Alright. Next, 13 or better. That was for your shirts. Let's see if your pants make it.
Oh no.
I'm wearing a robe.
This is true. That made that save. Quinn,
Not so much.
any breeches you have are gone.
Not my breeches.
Let's check for those leather backpacks. They need a 4 or better. If you fail it, they've burned away and spilled their contents. 4 or better on a D20. It's both of you guys.
Again, I'm not wearing a backpack. It's too heavy for me.
Right?
I'm literally just wearing a robe.
So Quinn, got a backpack, 4 or better.
You know how I like my backpacks. Yep, got that one.
All right. And let's see. Probably got a couple of belt pouches. Just make a group roll for those. 4 or better.
Oh, made it.
All right. So, only lost your pants. They burn away. And do take out that 50 feet of rope that you had tied around Quinn's waist. That also has burned away. Rest of the contents of your backpack and pouches are safe unless the backpack burns away. So, try not to swim in the water anymore. Meanwhile, bats are flitting around dirt. One of them's attached on him. And that was your round. So, Twiddle, actually, because he was kind of waiting to see how everything happened.
He said he was casting a powerful spell.
No, that's Blandy, right?
Oh, Twiddle, right.
Comes down, chirps a bird-like song, and Quinn recovers 13 hit points from a cure wounds. Meanwhile, this thing's going to make it save. If it doesn't make it save, yay. If it does, 7 multicolored rays like a rainbow flash from Blandy Ride's hand. All the colors of the visible spectrum. And roll a 1d8 for me, dear. It made it safe. Fuck.
Still want me to roll it?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what it would have done. Let's see. He would have had to have saved versus petrification or immediately been turned to stone. But no, he manages to dodge the beam, and he's got to make another save versus the dazzling blindness it can cause, which he makes. Just kind of shies away, and is going to come in and attack Blandy Ride. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. All right.
Jump up the chute.
No, he's between me and that. The giant's going to just go ahead and take a swing at old Blandy Ride. Armor class versus a giant would be 2. He needs 3 or better.
Well, isn't he smaller than man size, though?
Yeah, it's counted in.
Okay.
All right, so the giant most definitely hits him. This is hitting with his axe.
Dunk. Surprised the giant can see him.
Yeah, no shit. All right, 12 points. Let's see now. I'm making sure I don't have any protections on, which I don't. Ouch. All right, so Blandy Ride takes that. He's going to have to make a dex check at -4 or fall into the flaming sea, which might not be a bad thing. I fell into the flaming sea.
Fuck's sake. God damn it.
Failed his strength check. He does know how to swim, but he's not very good at it. And goes under, taking 7 more points. Blandy Ride. All right, so
Oh, god damn it.
No, he just falls into the water and disappears. Well, the water, the flaming substance, and disappears from view. Okay, Twiddle came down, healed you guys. It's a new round. Declarations. These bats will be flying across the way there to join in with their brothers. These two are still under the effects of the Chaos spell, so they may or may not attack. Depends. One is already stuck to you, Dirt, so you have to deal with him automatically before we do anything else. 4 points of damage.
Hey.
And when you're taking auto damage like that, don't bother casting spells because it'll disrupt it.
I know.
You have a chance, but for the most part, it'll disrupt it. All right, so yeah, he's apparently they're vampiric flame bat entity things from. You're pretty confident they're from the plane of fire, brought here to help the forge somehow. In any event, the giant laughing, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to my boulders. So he'll be throwing a boulder this round, probably at one of you guys.
I talked to Twiddle, see if he can go search for Blanyride without going under.
All right.
And then I might say, Quinn, I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Twiddle will probably go invisible this round.
I'm considering trying to maybe kill the close by bats before they get unconfused.
Well, they may or may not be confused. It changes round to round.
I just feel like I have a better chance against them than I do the giants. Can I take a sip of my vial of extra healing and gain some PSP or gain some health back?
Yeah, you could probably do that. I think you'd probably want to slam the whole thing.
I will slam the whole thing.
Because I think you're going to need all the hit points.
Well, see, I'm almost at half right now, so I'm kind of like, maybe if I drank half of it, I could get... Oh, no.
Yeah, it's only got 3 applications.
He just deleted everything.
I think all it said was something about silver arrows and...
You can bring in your seed again.
Oh, that might be a thought.
There you go. On the backside of this one.
Oh, well, this one... Oh, no. Well, this is a little bit older. Okay, so I had flight arrows, and I had a full vial of extra. So could I drink, like, maybe half of it and gain... Because I have 36 total.
Well, it's got 3 doses. Each one does 1d8 plus 1 points of recovering.
Oh, okay. So can I do... Oh, 1d8. So I probably need all 3. I'll just probably pound it then.
Oh, and the whole reason why no one's probably watching Black is because there is a huge YouTube fight going on right now.
Well, and also it's Saturday afternoon. I assume that a lot of people are out and about. And we got
so
one
plus
watcher.
17. I did need it.
Yeah, hold on a sec here. Where did I put the notes for this place? So, where were we?
Basco, Quinn was drinking a potion. I went into the earth, the ground.
All right. Take out another application there.
Already did.
Three rounds until your strength fades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where are you headed?
Right,
Declarations.
Oh.
As soon as you hit this, you fall to the ceiling overhead.
I'm not coming up. Using another round to go behind him.
Oh, I forgot you're going under the ground. My mistake.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your round. Quinn, what are you doing? You have bats. Shall we see what they're doing this round? Roll D10. Swarm number 1.
10.
They act normally for the round, so they would be sweeping in to attack. And the second one, roll it.
6.
They are confused. So you definitely have 4 bats coming at you this round. Not to mention there's 8 more that'll be able to attack, because that's their free movement, flight-wise.
Oh, and that bat that was on me.
Yeah, I know. It just rejoined back with its pack.
Yeah.
So Quinn, you've got a shit ton of bats coming at you. These guys are confused. And I'm going to change his tint so we know that he's one of the ones that's under the effects of the confusion. Like so. There we go. That didn't really help much, but yeah. And these are unaffected ones. There we go. All right. So yes, you've got a bunch of bats coming at you, 4 in each swarm, so that's 12 of them. Twiddle was thinking about going invisible, but I think he might change his plan a little bit. Yeah, Twiddle cast a spell against one of the swarms. And Quinn, you're drinking your potion, right? Quinn?
Yeah, he already slammed that back.
Did he get the points back for it and all that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I don't think he's currently here right now. You hear it, Quinn? I think he ninja AFK'd. So
Still moving around on the table. He was.
I am going to... He's really the only visible target. I'm going to throw a rock at Quinn. Twiddle's got nothing here. He's going to try and cast spell, hold monster. See if he gets the initiative. Take care of what we can until Ninja AFK comes back. Twiddle got a 6. The giant got a 12. Oh, and the bats. The bats aren't attacking. I don't think the bats are attacking him, though. We'll find out. 7, 8, 9. So I do have the initiative. I'm just going to make group save because I'm going to treat the whole swarm as being affected by the spell if it succeeds. They need a 14 or better, I think. I should check that before I roll. Double check, doesn't hurt. Oh shit, I was completely wrong. 17 or better. Alright, one swarm fails and finds themselves under the effect of a hold monster spell. That'll be this group.
Lasco's having mic issues.
Mm-hmm. This pack was attacking normally, and this pack's still kind of attacking normally. I'm just going to move them for clarification purposes. Okay. We'll get back to Quinn in a sec. Dargoth, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna come out near where Blenny went in
Alright.
and kind of lie down and try to fish him out.
Strength check. And 7 points of damage.
Oh, here, you can hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
and by round's end, you managed to pull out Blanny Ride.
It's my strength or less, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got it.
Oof.
And how much damage did you say I was taking?
I'll re-roll it here in a sec.
No, you left it. It's 9.
Alright, Blanny Ride's looking pretty hurt. That was not a fun little trip there.
Alright, the giant doesn't know we're here.
He might. We'll make an intelligence check for him. His intelligence 15. He's pretty focused on Quinn. He failed it, so he is unaware of you at the moment as he throws a rock at Quinn. Which arm class, Quinn?
6.
I really don't need anything or better to hit, so I'm going to go with 4 because you're at medium range. At long range, I'm sorry. So 4 or better hits.
Dex check?
You take... Oof. $15 points of damage.
I just drank that.
And you got to make Dex check or fall back into the water.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Dex or less. Made it.
Made it.
Alright. So it didn't go as bad as it could have, but you still have a bunch of bats around you. At least 4 that are going to, well, 8 that are going to attack this round. Twiddle got those guys held. That's the extent of what he can do. Blanny Ride is going to use this round to drink his own potion. He's going to guzzle the whole thing. $17 points are covered. Looking a lot better. Alright, after drinking that. I think we're in a bit of a pickle, he says to Dargoth. We're getting our asses handed to us.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go try to speak
I
to
do.
the giant.
I don't think he's going to bargain with us.
You never know.
I don't think he's going to bargain with us. He knows he's winning.
Well,
You could try it.
I have no spells. Alright, yeah, I'm going to be casting tongues.
Alright. So going for the tongues action again.
Yeah. I never actually followed through with it the last time because Quinn fell in.
Mm-hmm. Well, this round officially you came and rescued Blanny Ride, so we're going to be going into a new round here. But Quinn has a bunch of bats coming at him.
Yep.
Can I kill the ones that are being held?
Try to deal with this group first because
Yeah, this group right here is the one you probably want to try and deal with.
I want to deal with that one.
Alright, roll initiative. Add your weapon speed, of course. Bat's got a 6 total. That's D10 plus your weapon's speed factor.
4.
Oh, we
So
tied.
I got a 6, yeah.
Their armor class is 4, so you take your base Thaco, subtract 4 from that.
18, so 14?
Yep, and then you got a +2 magic sword, so 12 or better.
Actually, my base Seiko with the sword is 19, apparently.
Oh, because of the non-proficiency penalty, so 19. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. 13 or better. No. Swing at a bat, miss. Agile little bastards. What's your armor class?
6.
6. So they need a 13 or better. 1, 2, 3 misses. 1 hits. Make a dex check. Made
I
it.
wanted to roll less, yeah.
Yeah. 4 points of damage as it gets passing bite as it flies by. But doesn't catch on to you.
I'm the only person it ever catches on to. That's why I keep leaving the area.
Now, these guys this round are able to act normally, so they are also going to attack.
This is bad news.
All miss.
Good news.
Lucked out that time. Alright, so that's your lucky round. Twiddle casts his spell, so he's done. And these guys are done, so it's an all new round. Roll a d10.
10.
Alright, the group nearest to you is able to act normally this round. Roll d10 for the other group.
1.
Let's see, they wander away.
Oh, good.
These guys just go back into the ocean for now. Alright, these guys are attacking normally, these guys are attacking normally, these guys are held for a long time. So, twiddle. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
Just eat some bats.
He's working on it.
I almost feel like maybe I'd be better off throwing another day's worth of water on these things.
2 days. 1d6 won't do that much.
Well.
You want to hit him with at least 2 gallons. Twiddle. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. I think I'm going to try and cast a cure spell on you this round.
A cure spell?
Yep. On you. And let's see, Blanny Ride is going to... Oh boy, we're in big trouble over here. What are you going to do, Dargoth?
Tongues. Try to. Actually, I'm gonna. Now looking at my health, I'm gonna use Cure Serious Wounds.
Alright. At the risk of giving us away, I'm going to try and hit him with another spell. Try and slow him again. Last attempt for the day. Alright. So, Quinn, what were you doing again? Sorry.
I'm going to see if sloshing out some more water on these suckers does any better than swinging a sword at them.
Alright, we'll go ahead and cover your round here first. Go ahead and roll d10. Add 5 slosh and water. They add 2. They got a 6.
I got a 15.
Alright, so they come swooping in on you. First group of 4. 13 or better. 1 and 20 kind of cancel each other out. So 1 hit. Make a dex check. Dex or less. Alright, take 3 points of damage. Second group. Swooping in for the attack. 13 or better.
Oh no.
2
That's
hits. Make 2 dex checks.
it. Made it. No, made it. Okay.
On the number? All right. So you take 5 points. That's from both of them hitting you.
Well, guys, it was kind of nice knowing ya.
And Twiddle's heal spell. Nice. Does 14, 15, 16 points of healing to you. Quinn?
Whoa, hey.
Meanwhile, Blandy Ride's going to cast his spell against the giant.
Am I able to cure light wounds?
Yeah.
Not cure light wounds. Cure serious.
Giant needs a 7 or better to save versus the slow spell that Blandy Ride unleashes on him. And gets a 9, fucker. So he saves. Oh, you're back. I know how to deal with this. He's going to move in on you guys. Still wants to crush you. He's like, I still owe you one. He remembers your Achilles back attempt.
I'm gonna throw this out there. If the keyhole's on the roof, if we figure out where the key is, we might be able to just take it and get out of here.
I have a feeling that key opens up the water that's above us.
Yeah, Giant's going to come get you guys this round. Alright, so it's a new round. Declarations. The Giant's going to probably try and kick or swing his axe. Either way, he's going to attack somebody. These guys are going to continue their attack. These guys we don't know. We'll have to roll for them. These guys we'll also have to roll for.
What is this circle over here? Is this the boulder pile?
Yeah, that's a pile of boulders.
What do you think's at the bottom of the pile of boulders, Dirt?
He screams across the room.
What do you think's at the bottom of the pile of boulders, Dargoth?
I don't know, cause I can't mold the stone anymore. Saving everyone's asses. As I yell back.
Alright, quick moment. I'm an AFK real quick. Let you guys discuss the situation. It's getting pretty ugly here in the fire level. I'll be right back.
We didn't resolve my throwing water on him, though.
Armor class 4. So you take your base proficiency. Or your base Thaco, sorry. What's your base Thaco?
18.
17, 16, 15, 14 or better. That is pretty much a guaranteed kill. So let's say this guy is -1 member of 4. Like I said, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Alright, so now it's a new round. Thanks for reminding me on that. I'll be right back.
So I just killed 1 of 12.
For 2 points. For 2 uses of your water.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Like I said, that keyhole might be a opening to the water that's above.
Yeah, but if the gravity is working that way, then it may not come out. You saying? Well, I guess the key may even turn the gravity off. I'm thinking the key's in 1 or 2 places. 1 in the water, maybe in the middle here, or 2 at the bottom of the rock pile.
We didn't even check to see if the fucking stairs are locked up.
Maybe we should ask him about that.
I'm hating this level. Way worse than this one.
Well, we don't. It's the problem is I think we're to this point that we just don't have anything. All I've got is my sword.
Bro, all my spells are basically almost done.
I don't have enough PSPs to do anything. We're like holding on for dear life.
Literally, though. Like, I can shape stone right now, that's it. I can use bark skin idea. My spiritual hammer's toast. Feel like wounds are toast. Check snares and pits. I can still have that. Strength of stone, still have that. And my strength is now back to 0. Or back down to 3. I got 2 more uses of cure serious wounds for the day. I can use return to earth. Just returns the dead back to the earth. And I got tongues. That's all I have left today.
Anyway, you think Strength of Stone might enable you to pick up one of those stones?
No, strength of stone only gives me it's not like that. It's
Oh, it's more a defensive spell.
yeah.
I feel like Blaney Ride gave me a scroll that. Oh, but it was against
Earth.
Earth, yeah.
He gave it to me and I gifted it to you.
Well, we have the orb from the creature room.
What are we supposed to do with that shit?
We could give it the pterodon head.
No! The pterodon head's mine. It has a piece of Gerdect. Okay?
Small pewter Dargoth. Oh, that's right, that's right.
Okay, so you want to know what Strength of Stone does? Spell grants supernatural strength to the recipient by raising his or her strength score by 1d4 points, or to a minimum of 16, whichever is higher. Each 10% of exceptional strength counts as 1 point. So an individual with a strength of 17 could be raised as high as 10, 30, but no higher. Both the caster and the recipient must be in contact with solid stone or earth when the spell is cast. The spell lasts for 3 rounds plus 1 additional round per caster level, or until the subject loses contact with earth. Obviously, this can happen in a number of ways. So, yeah.
Dude, energy containment cost is 10. I could have totally done that. I wonder if I could like energy contain like all the heat and fire out of the lake, and it just like turn it into just straight up water. That would be too awesome.
What?
Oh, just like energy contain all the fire. I'm a little confused as to what is hurting me from the bats. I guess they're just like burning me with their presence.
They're biting you.
I'm taking 4 points of damage from a bat bite?
Yep.
I am back. So, new round. Giant's moving towards Blaney Ride and Dargoth. They're kind of backed up in the corner there a little bit. You have a bunch of bats on you. One group for sure that's going to attack, one that may or may not, depending on how confused they are this round. And that's what we got going on.
Arr. So let me ask you this. My sword, it's only ever going to be able to hit one of them, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Same with kind of the water attack, too. Because they're airborne, you can't rely on like too much splash. And you have to hit them with a sizable amount of water.
I'm gonna use my free movement.
Hey, Dirt.
Yeah.
You notice as you're moving around, they're making an intelligence check.
Something that's not effective. Yay! And I don't get it. Oh, I got it.
All right.
100%
Make a save
got
versus spell with a +4. Isn't +4 in your favor?
it. Save versus spell.
Mm-hmm.
So 18 or less.
No. Save versus spell. What's your number?
14.
So -4, 10. 10 or better.
I don't get it. Oh, I did.
Gets it.
Nice.
All right. This motherfucker fake. Not even real. It's an illusion. It's phantasmal force.
The stair is?
Uh-huh. But what you do see is there's a sarcophagus under there. Coffin. Made of stone. Sealed. Yeah, we'll just use this. Plop. Fine. Don't like my D4? Hey, there you go. Perfect. Little bigger. Just cuz. There you go. Right there. Yeah, it's centered underneath the phantasmal staircase. Now, that really doesn't change Quinn's situation nor Blanny Ride's situation. You'd be back when we're square. 30 feet. Free movement.
Oh, I wasn't planning on taking any action this round.
The giant's gonna go for Blanny Ride.
Really? You're not going to like try to open the sarcophagus or anything? Just...
Man, what happened last time I tried to open something?
You saved us all.
No.
No,
I
you
got
didn't.
this motherfucker.
Hey, you need to forget those times.
I can't. I'm weak as crap right now.
Yeah, this is your last round of strength.
Go with the goal.
Um, yeah, cue music while thinking music quickly. All right. Meanwhile, as an NPC playing Blanny Ride and Twiddle, I can tell you, I'm rooting for you guys. And we also are a little low on the whole spell thing going on here.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, please. Jesus. Considering I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a time trial as well.
Oh yeah, because here in another round or two. Yeah, it's actually at this point, it's about that time.
What in the hell? Obviously, they're dwindling in numbers now. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with this music.
Yeah.
The Legionnaires of the Black Lion have come up.
They will be. The hatch is being messed with right now. You guys can kind of see that. Quinn can at least, and Twiddle. All right, so it's a new round. Declarations. Dirt, you're making your way with your free movement. Still haven't theoretically taken any actions. The giant is going to continue going towards Blanny Ride, who is not at all happy about that. You know what? All right, I know what Blanny Ride's going to do. Okay, so Quinn, what's kind of your plan going on here?
I'm going to remember what my barbarian mother said just as she was about to die from a terrible cart crash, and swing away.
You're gonna swing away, Meryl?
I'm gonna swing away.
So you're gonna use some more of your water there.
No, I'm gonna. I figure out like water and sword, same difference. At least when I'm swinging the sword, I have a chance of getting a 20.
That is true. And these monsters have one hit die, so they're right where you need them to be. So there is a chance you could feed your sword. That is true.
So we're gonna go for speeding the sword. Besides, at this rate, I'm gonna use up all my water before I even get rid of one group. So.
Uh-huh. That won't be good when you go to the desert in the next adventure. What?
What?
No, I was just kidding. So let's see, where are we going?
Yeah, okay. Fuck me.
Do I need
I'm
to
gonna open
roll
up that
the 10?
sarcophagus, because I got nothing to lose.
He's got stuff. I mean, we got our lives, but that's forfeit anyway if nothing happens.
And as soon as you're like, staircase ain't real, Blindy Ride's like, oh, I should have seen it. Oh, shit, because now he's going to get attacked by the giant. As you come within 5 feet of the sarcophagus, make save versus spells as a pillar of flame erupts from the sky and strikes with a flame strike.
Oh, 14 or less, right?
14 or better.
Got it. Ooh.
No shit. Well, no shit. And do you, by chance, have any hindering spells that would make this giant's saving throws worse?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Like the opposite of bless, or...
No, all I got is the spell. I don't have spell magic. I stone shape, bark skin. Bless. I can probably bless Planny Ride.
You know, I need his saving throws to go down.
No, I don't have anything.
We'll have to think about stuff like that in the future.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
If we ever get to sleep again.
Yeah.
All right. What was Blanny Ride doing? I was looking up something, totally forgot what it was. I guess it wasn't that important. Quinn, you gonna be swinging at bats? I think Twiddle is gonna have to just kind of. I'm just gonna heal you, and try and stay away from the bats while they attack you. They are more interested in you. You have a blood that they're more interested in. I'm a pretty small target, so small chance they'll attack me, and if they don't, I'll keep you healed up. Well,
For a
not so
while,
much
at least.
anymore.
Until the Black Legion gets to me. Any chance you could hold another group of these suckers?
No. I could try and confuse another group of them. At least that gives us, the D10 that we can roll.
We can do that, yeah. It gives us something.
Okay, so.
I'll have to get rest.
Alright, here we go. Here's the round. Declarations. Dirt. You moved in to open the sarcophagus, got blasted. I'm looking up Flame Strike right now. That's pre-spell 3rd level, right? Yes.
Yeah. I made the saving throw.
Yes, you did. It's not 3rd level. Flame Strike. Oh, it's higher level than you think. It's like 6th level. Lied. Oh, I used to know how to play this game. Okay, it's 5th. Damage is halved. So, 3d8. I'll let you roll your own fate. It's 3 8-sided dice.
Three 8-sided dice.
Three. They're right here.
I'm going to do the Giant versus Blanny Ride real quick here. Giant got a 15. Blanny Ride got a 8.
There's 3 8-sided dice over here.
Okay, I don't want to roll them in the tower.
They'll clog it.
Yeah.
Roll them on the ground.
8 times 3 is... I'm just trying to do the basic math.
24. Max 24.
Alright, I'll still live.
Almost
10.
really good.
10 damage.
Not bad. Would have been double that had you failed to save. The sarcophagus is untouched. It's made of the same basaltic kind of granite rock that the rest of this level is made out of. And you're going to try and open it, huh? Need an open doors roll. That would be under your strength. This is your last round of strength even.
And out pops the Leviathan.
So...
10 or less, right?
I'm just thinking how that Leviathan in the box. Oh my god! Okay, so moving right along.
So it's 10 or less, right? Open doors roll?
Yeah, you guys know where Alex is going, right? He more or less subconsciously plotted the route that will take him as far from the Leviathan as you can be and still be in Skyfell. He's going out way east to the Ring of Fire. He's out. He packed up. I'm out.
It's 10 or less open doors.
Sounds like
right?
something you
All
would
right,
do.
10 or less. Yes. Oh yeah, Magpie. He's neutral greedy.
No.
Oh. What were you doing again? Oh yeah, strength check to open the door. 10 or less? No good. You try to force it. No good. And next round, your strength's going to go away.
Yep.
Okay. Over on the other side of the room. Actually, let's get Blandy Ride out of the way. So Blandy Ride pulls a wand out of his cloak and sets off a cone of cold. Wand is made of white wood, topped with a blue gem, and out comes a cone of frost and freezing.
Critical strike.
2 charges. Of course, they don't tell me the damage. I have to look it up. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, it just so happens I'm on that page anyway. Somebody roll 10d4 plus 10. I'll let you guys roll it up.
10 d4s?
10d4 plus 10, yes. And the giant needs to make his save at a -2 because he's not good against fire stuff or cold stuff. So 9 or better. God, he still made it. So half damage. How about 5d4? There you go. There's 5. 5d4 plus 5.
That was cocked. So 14?
Alright, so another 10,
Plus 9? Or
11,
14 plus
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Alright, so there we got it. I'm going to get rid of those. Alright, thing is still standing strong. A little ragged on the edges, but otherwise doing just fine. Just fine. And he's going to go ahead and swing a blinding right with his axe. I need a nothing or better, so basically only miss on a natural 1. Blinding Ride's armor class is also not that great. And we're looking at 14 points of damage. Wham!
Please tell me
And-
he's not going to go fall back into the...
maybe you can grab onto the foot as it comes out.
Yeah, and pretty much anytime you get attacked by this guy, it calls for that old dex check. And I've got a dex of 18, even with the -4. I made it with a 3. So, Blinding Ride doesn't fall into the ocean this time. Yay! And the giant really needs to turn attention towards you, because you're messing with something you ain't supposed to be messing with. Quinn and Twiddle. Quinn, roll your initiative. Add your weapon speed. The bats add 2. They got a 7, 8, 9. Twiddle lost.
I got a 14.
Alright. First, roll d10. This confused group may or may not attack.
3.
3. Confused. They just kind of float.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Meanwhile, the group that only has 3 in it, it will still be attacking. So they're going to go ahead and swoop on to... let's use a d6. On a 6, they'll go after Twiddle. Otherwise, it's after you, because you're the much better target. Well,
Are you
shit.
kidding me?
Alright, so they go after Twiddle. And he's... Uh-oh.
But he was going to cast a spell on him, right?
Yeah. And I lost the initiative against them. So, let's hope they don't hit me. My armor class is 0. They need 19 or better to hit me. Good luck. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. And he's kind of got to do the equivalent of a dex check. Which he made. And...
Natural 20s?
one point of damage.
Surely Twiddle can take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, barely.
Barely? Oh my god.
So, Just saying, after this, after we finish the fire level, I gotta bounce for the night.
Oh, sad. Alright, well, let's see what's going on here on the fire level. Okay, so these guys are confused. These guys attack Twiddle. Twiddle did get hit, so that disrupts his spell. Quinn, what are you doing? Swinging at one of them?
Yeah, I'll. Can I still reach the ones by Twiddle?
Yeah.
So I'll be swinging at those.
Alright. Armor class is 4. So you take your sword's base Thaco.
19, so 15 or better.
13 or better, because +2 from the magic.
Ah, that's.
I think that 19 counts that, but still missed. You guys were starting off so strong. Alright, so that's the end of that.
It's
the
such a
end of
comment. Your
all
guys are
this.
rolling hot.
Uh-huh.
What you said?
Yeah, I think,
That's
yeah.
when it all turned to shit.
Bam. That is the end of your remove curse.
Yep. And if I want to do it again, I gotta go all the way back to freaking Quinn. So...
Okay, so here we are. Giant coming towards you. You're at the sarcophagus. Blanny ride. I may have to hit him with my wand again. Doesn't seem to be doing that much.
Too bad Blanny Ride couldn't hit all these bats with that car.
It hit you too.
Yeah, but I don't think the bats could take it. I could probably take it.
Twiddle. He's kind of out of options here. Quinn, what's your declaration for the round?
I think I gotta go for the. I think I've got to go for the bats that are chasing Twiddle. Maybe I can put myself between them.
Yeah, random roll will determine kind of who they're going to attack this round. It should, in theory, be you, but we'll see.
Okay.
So you just continue the attack.
I'll still go on the. I'll still attack the ones that are like not under any sort of spell.
All right. Make a dex check to start with. You are on the crumbling pathways.
No.
I just rolled. Oh fuck! I gotta re-roll it because you weren't. You're just doing that. Okay, I got my open roll for the freaking sarcophagus. Now I gotta re-roll that.
Gotta.
Hey, you'll have to declare it. Hold on.
God damn it.
Roll
Okay.
my actual dex.
Yes. Or less.
Okay, I hit power score. Well, I hit the dex number.
All right. Then let's get this section of the room done over here real fast. Twiddle's going to cast spell. He got a 6. The bat's got a 3. What do you got swinging your sword over there?
I got an 8.
All right. So the bats go first. They are going to swoop down after you. Your armor class is 3. They need, or whatever it is, 13 or better.
Yeah.
We definitely know what they need to hit. 1 hits. Make a dex check. Make sure it doesn't catch onto you. You totally failed it.
Yeah, bad fail.
All right, so the thing catches onto you, and between fire and bite, take 6 points damage. Twiddle is going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds. Only healing you of 7 points, but 7 points back. And roll a d10 for the other group of bats to see if they stick with the attack or wander off or what they do.
3.
3. Stand confused. They're just going to hang out, still floating. Whee! All right.
Okay.
Now to this side of the room. All right, Dirt. You want to attempt to force the sarcophagus again? The giant's bearing down on you. He's going to swing his axe at you.
Oh, he's actually bearing down on me?
Oh, yeah.
I got no more mold of stone left, so yeah.
You could, well, you don't. Well, you can still use your short sword, right? Even when you're pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could try and parry.
All right, let's try to do that.
All right. What's your armor class? 4 steps better. So 4 steps lower.
6.
I still need nothing or better to hit. He hits you. And that would be d8 plus 10. 11 points.
What, is that all you got?
Am I
Blanny
able to
Ride.
get over there and open that sarcophagus myself?
Probably. Blanny Ride's going to go ahead and take out his wand. Well, he's already got the wand out, so he's going to go ahead and fire off another cone of cold.
Am I in that cone or no?
The creature's high enough that I can definitely hit him. And I'm at the right angle here, so no. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, see if the thing makes a save first. Needs a 7 or better. Up, 8, 9 or better. Makes it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But still takes 14, 19 points. 10. Still going strong.
And
Still going strong.
20, 30, 40, 50 points taken out. Holy crap.
Yeah, he's doing all right. Looks like he could probably take another 50 more, maybe. Let's fight. Now it's getting good. It's getting good now. All right, so
Quinn hasn't done anything yet.
Yep. You were thinking about swinging at a bat. What else you got in mind?
I also thinking about maybe making my way over to that sarcophagus.
Right? Circumventing this might be difficult. You'll either have to swim or fly.
Well, I don't think I have the health to just jump in the water again. Although I do, there is a potion of water breathing or whatever. I think I'm the only one that can open that sarcophagus, though.
Yeah, Blanny Ride's too small. Twiddle's too small. The mighty Dirt, he's not mighty at the moment.
But with my cat, with my cat fall, I may be able to get over to him without too terrible. But it's probably gonna take 2 turns to get to him, or to the sarcophagus.
What are you gonna do? It's your move.
Remember,
you have a bat hanging on you.
There's a bat hanging on me. There's 2 over there. There's 4.
These guys are confused right now. You'll have to make a dex check to get off the path. Make sure it doesn't fall down. So go forth.
I will go forth. Let's make a dex check.
Don't fall off the path. Dex are lower. Got it.
Yeah, 5.
Alright, so that takes you to the path. So that would be 10, 20. These guys can't interfere with you because they're confused, wandering around. 30, 40, then what?
I guess I better make my fall. But since it's intentional, maybe it's not as bad.
You gotta make your dex -2 to get the catfall active.
Well, he knows that the thing's gonna.
And you're still gonna take a 30-foot fall. Unless you get a power score. Not a power score, but you made the check. So that would be half the damage. And 30 feet of that is negated. It's a 60-foot fall, so that'd be a 30-foot fall. $12, half, 6. 6 points as you fall up to the ceiling. So let's do this again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You still have 60 feet of movement left. 50 feet, and then what, do you want to try and fall out again? You kind of have to. You're walking on the ceiling.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dex -2. Take out another 4 PSPs. And hope the metal serves you. Yeah, this is some of the free music made available through...
Made it!
You made it. Alright. So again, it'd be 3d6 half. Maybe doing this wrong, but we'll clarify that another time. 10, 5. 5 points of damage as you fall back out of the reverse gravity field and back down to the floor. Giant hasn't... He attacked Dargoth, that's right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that is... These guys are going to keep pace. Twiddle cast spell, so he only gets free movement. 10, 20, 30, 40. But I can fly over the sea. So, and these guys, they were just kind of wandering confused, so they're going to kind of do their thing until they figure out something better to do. New round, declarations. I know what the giant's going to do. Oh, Dink's joined us, and I just now saw the panel. What do you know? Welcome to the show. Haven't had a lot of viewers.
Oh, Dinks is in the... Oh.
All right, so it's getting kind of critical here. Situation as of this round. Quinn, you got some bats on you, 3 of them. Twiddle's keeping pace with you. You might get another 4 bats, depending on how the roll goes. The giant is pretty aware of everything that's going on. He heard the of Quinn doing his little roof transfer there. He knows that Blanny rides there with the wand. He seems to be focused on you, Dargoth.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I could make it to the sarcophagus and try to open it?
You would either have to make a dex at -4 to get around the giant, or a dex -4 to quickly climb over the rock pile in order to get there this round and still have a chance to open it. So you got to make a choice.
So 11 either way, it looks like.
Pretty much.
I'm going to try to get over the rock pile because it just seems like the safer option.
All right. Let's roll initiatives. What are you doing, Dargoth?
Cure serious wounds.
Gotcha. And Blindy Ride's going to try and fire the wand again. It's all I've got. It's what I'm down to. All right, so
Okay.
the giant's going to be attacking. He adds, let's see, 10 to his roll. So here we go. Let's make his roll. 13.
Alright, so cure serious wounds.
That's what level spell?
4th.
So you'd add 4
Alright.
to your die roll. Blindy Ride got a 7, so he won.
7.
All right, looks like you guys got it. And I also wanted to check and see if Twiddle could do something here, because he might be able to. Yeah, hell with it. Why not? Roll d10 for that group of bats. Basco? That's a loud-ass car outside. Jesus.
6.
All right, they are confused and will continue to float around in their little area there. Okay. Twiddle comes swooping in, and as he passes by, he releases a spray of colored lights because he had the initiative at the lowest, and hits the giant, who needs a 7 or better. Wish he'd fail a saving throw one of these days. Got it on the number, and is not stunned by the color spray that Twiddle released on him. Dagoth, you're next.
Yep.
You get your cure spell.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and roll it up. You'll probably need it.
I did.
All right. Blindy Ride's next. 7 or better for the giant against the cone of cold that he sends at it. Makes it with a 13.
Half.
Yep. 5 plus 5. So he's got 19 more on him. We'll just round it up to 20. And wow. 40, 50. Yep, he's fine. All right. He is looking a little rough, covered in frost, not very happy. Even in the oppressive heat of the room, he's still frosted up on his beard, and yeah, he's pissed off. Next person up would be not Quinn. You're going to be the last person to act this round.
I see how it is.
Giant's going to swing at Dagoth. I need basically a nothing or better, so he misses on a 1. He missed on a 1. All right, so the giant takes a swing, drops his axe. He'll have to recover it if he wishes to use it in the future. And Quinn, you come rolling in. To open the sarcophagus, you need an open doors roll, which on your strength here, you find it right here. Open doors, 8. 8 or less on a d20.
Watch this.
I'm watching. You didn't get it.
You didn't cue the metal, that's why.
Damn it! Dirt?
Yeah, forgot to cue the metal. And because of that, the hatch bursts open.
Wait, what? I just realized, did we leave our goodies over there in that box? Or
No, you guys have that crate on you. It's just a little box. It's a collector box, if you will, a gem box that was specially made for a collection of gems. All right, so moving right along. Giants here. Legionnaires have opened the hatch and will begin coming out. They're not actually stacked in yet. Their lieutenant comes out first.
I hope the bats are indiscriminate killers.
They might be. Everything else has been. Meanwhile, it's a new round.
I've got to get that door open. Or sarcophagus.
Yeah, the giant's going to take a swing at you, because now you're the one working on the sarcophagus. Blanny right. He's going to hit him with the wand again.
I'm probably going to need to be healed because I'm only at 8 HP. Just saying, everybody.
Fuck.
Twiddle will heal you.
And
Only because I don't want to, like... Should I say anything about the bat that's on me? Because I feel like it would have been like...
I totally forgot about him last round.
I know, you're like, since, like, normally I'd be like, the DM forgot, but since we're streaming, I gotta keep it real.
All right. When keeping it real goes wrong. All right. So, we'll consider that bat is not on you. But this group is back up to having 4 bats in it. There's the trade-off.
Okay. Technically, the giant was, like, closer to them at the time?
They have no interest in the giant. If they did, they would have been eating him before you guys got here. However, they may have interest in Dagon. He's a pretty tasty big treat, too. Okay, Twiddle's going to try and heal you. Blaney Ride's going to hit with the wand again. You're going to try the sarcophagus. Dirt, what are you doing?
cure light wounds. Not cure light wounds, cure serious wounds.
All right. Roll d10.
myself.
Add your speed factors. Quinn, you're basically the last person to go. You have to spend the entire round working on the sarcophagus. My guy's got a 4, 5, 6, and a 9.
5.
Our big guy got a 18.
Look what I just found.
What the hell just happened?
What did you
I tried to just drop a bat onto the...
It's a fucking bat, alright. There he is, he's flying. Yeah, it's a big bat. And now he's halfway in the table. Alright, meanwhile, for this round, roll d10, Quinn, to see what these guys are going to do. If they end up standing around this round, they're just going to go back into the sea.
Look, I can even make it red.
Roll d10.
Okay. 2.
2. Stand confused, so they're going to wander off back into the sea. Wait for somebody to disturb the surface again. Meanwhile, on the main platform,
I got a 5 black.
alright, we all go before he does. So that's really all that counts. Roll your heal. And Quinn, you recover 11 points. Giant has to make a save against the wand, and finally fails the save.
Yes, die, giant.
10d4 plus 10. So 27. 37 points.
Die.
10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more for that one over here.
On the last cone, he dies.
There he goes. So he falls down officially unconscious after taking a blast from the wand, a heavy, heavy blast. And Blanny Ride he finally failed a save. I'm so happy. All right, so onward and forward, bats. Let's see, who are they coming after? 1 to 3 would be Dirt. 4 to 6 would be Quinn. They like you, Quinn.
Of course they do. Wow.
All right. And we determined, since that one came off of you miraculously, that he cloned himself. So there's now 4 of them in that group. I'm going to bring these in here. Move these. What was it? 13 or better?
Yeah.
Thank you. Natural 20. Rest of them miss. Make a dex -2. That's you, Quinn. Dex check -2.
-2.
Yeah, one of the bats just got a crit.
It's okay, because I am Quinn. And I rolled a 2.
So his passing bite does 2 points of damage. Nothing but a scratch.
Oh, I forgot.
There you go. Now you got your swarm of bats. Okay, meanwhile. You getting attacked, you're going to try and open that sarcophagus, right?
It's opening time.
All right. 8 or less, if I remember correctly, on a d20.
Yeah. Somebody hold my belt. Oh, that aren't attached to pants.
Oh, almost. But no good. All right, so carry on to the next round. Giants down. You have all these bats on you.
Well, I know what I'm doing. If anyone would like to take care of these bats for me, that would be great. Oh, and if somebody wants to just, I don't know, like detect trap or anything on the thing, that'd be kind of nice.
I already got hit. I already triggered it.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's right.
Blindy Ride could hit him with the cone. That would hit you as well.
I mean, I've been doing pretty good. They haven't been rolling just a ton of 13s, so...
Tell you what. I got some. All right, so effectively a new round. The bats, I get a 2. They have a 3 on initiative this round.
Could Dargoth bless me and make it easier for me to open this door?
It doesn't give any pluses on ability checks, but I would count it as giving a +1 towards anything you're doing. So normally a bless does +1 on to hit, damage, and I think saves.
Well, maybe I should just go for it still.
What's his strength?
Either way, bats. Dargoth, you should swing your short sword at one of them.
Alright, might as well.
And
Pathetic and weakless anyways.
Blandy Ride can kill 2 of them with a magic missile. Because that'd be 2 missiles on each of them with 1 left over in case one survives. Dargoth, armor class is 4, so you'd use your short sword. Take a swipe.
I don't know what the Thaco for the
Armor
sword
class.
is.
It would be your base Thaco.
Yeah.
Which is what?
17.
18, 19, because you suck with this kind of weapon.
Yep.
18, 17, because it's a +2 well-made weapon.
Okay.
So you might want to write down well-made +2 non-magic. Take that number, subtract 4, Then get that number higher on D20.
Alright. So 17, and their Thaco is 4.
Their armor class is 4, yeah.
So
13 or better.
13 or better. Let's go.
Miss. Quinn, you want to take a swipe?
Can't take a swipe and do the sarcophagus?
Probably not.
Then I will go for the sarcophagus.
Alright. Let's see if Twiddle can throw anything into this little mix here. Probably not. I already used all my spells.
He could spit at it, you know.
I could overkill it with a acid arrow. That's only going to hit one of them.
Do we have like another level though? Because we're going to use everything. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know. We're hurting. We're hurting already. Here you go. Since I have nothing better, do a Cure Light Wounds on Dirt.
Yeah.
How many hit points you got?
25.
What was that?
I'm at 25.
All right. So Quinn, 7 points back.
There we go.
Meanwhile, the bats are going to attack you, Quinn. Go ahead and make your 8 or less on a D20. See if you get the sarcophagus open this round.
Q fire breather.
I killed 2 of them, so there's only 2 left.
Here we go.
Well, they both hit you.
But the door's coming open. Oh,
Metal's not working for you. It's just not working.
only for falling or jumping. You know, sort of.
Only when you're falling on giants. Go ahead and make 2 dex checks. Dex or less. That's 1. So no bat catches on you there. And 2. No bat catches on you there. So combined damage is 7 points.
Okay.
All right, and you totally didn't get the roll, right? So
Yeah, I didn't make the-
effectively a new round. Daragoth, you want to take a swing?
Might as well, 'cause I'm useless otherwise.
Yeah, that's the other guys really can't do much either.
Okay. Roll D10 for initiative.
Yeah, Twiddle's not going to bite these guys. That'll hurt me. They're on fire. Yeah, don't worry about the initiative. You pretty much lose it every time. They got a 7. Where are we? What'd you get? Dirt. Initiative?
Huh?
What'd you get on your initiative?
11.
Oh, okay, so they got it. And Quinn, you're still trying for the sarcophagus, so they're going to come at you again. You're the easiest target. 1 hits,
Wow.
make a dex check. Guys are getting beat up by a couple of
Made
bats. 4 points. Actually gets a good bite on you. Twiddle can't do shit this round, so he's going to go ahead and...
Do I really need to just turn around and hit these bats? Like,
yeah, probably should have. He's going to chirp out Cure Light on you. 7 points recovered. Quinn? That's Twiddle's contribution, because like I said, I ain't going to bite him. I'll get hurt. They're on fire. Daragoth missed, I assume?
Nope. I got it.
You hit one?
Yeah.
Alright, you don't need to worry about damage. They only have a few hit points, so once you hit them, they're done. Hey, there's one left.
Shall I just go ahead and try to smack him instead of opening the sarcophagus?
Well, Lannerite hasn't done anything yet.
Oh. Throw a dagger at it. No.
I would, but if I miss, it'll go into the drink.
No.
It looks like you guys got that well into hand, he says. And he's going to kind of get away from the edge, actually.
And the Legionnaires?
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about them. The lieutenant's up. And he's waiting for a couple of guys to join him. We see you, criminals. You won't get far. Because, yeah, he'll probably be hitting you with the slow here real soon. So, Quinn, what are you doing this round?
Opening the sarcophagus.
All right. 8 or less.
6.
All right. Pop it open. There's stuff. Stuff inside the sarcophagus.
What kind of stuff is this?
Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely there's some stuff. Okay,
1,000 scorpions.
we're going to have to go into the kind of round around declarations here. What do we got here? All right. Blanny Wright uses his free movement to kind of go over here behind the chests, kind of get himself out of view a little bit. Legionnaires are going to free movement up to the flaming edge here. And the lieutenant's going to tell you to stand down. He's probably going to try and negotiate with you this last round. So we'll see what he has to say. Twiddle is likely going to go invisible. Yes, he's going to go invisible. Quinn, what are you going to do?
Well, since the sarcophagus is open, I'm going to kill this bat.
All right. Dargoth, what are you going to do?
Well, shit.
Somebody should see what's in that sarcophagus. Maybe there's a key.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Search this sarcophagus. I thought we were. All right, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
While
Spend the
Quinn deals
round.
with the last one.
Surely I can kill this one bat.
All right, so you got your bat. And initiative against bat. You'll probably lose. It's got a 3.
I got a 4.
So you lose. What a prediction. Armor class is what? Oh yeah, they need a 13 or better.
Yeah.
Come swooping at you? No good. His armor class is 4. So you take the Thaco. -4. That number or better.
So 13. 16. Oh yeah.
You actually hit him. What do you know? You managed to swat the last bat down. Even as this Legionnaire calls out, I recommend you surrender your weapons. These two are going to step out with the crossbows. The bolts loaded in the crossbows seem to have a strange black fire coming off of the tips. This will be your last warning. Blanny Wright has cast a spell with no visible effect. That's what he does this round. Dargoth, searching through the sarcophagus this round, you managed to find a shit ton of copper pieces. About 7,000 of them, actually, covering the entire bottom of the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be anything else other than those coins.
Wah wah.
Tempted to
Is
believe.
he like dug in there or like just looking?
So, guy tried to negotiate. Quinn, what are you doing? Dargoth searched. There's just a bunch of pennies in here.
Search this guy. Search the fire giant.
Let's search Fire Giant Man.
All right, these guys see that you're definitely not going to surrender. So we'll be going into a new round here in a sec.
I mean, what's the point in surrendering? I mean,
Yeah, that's a good point. So, declarations. These guys are going to fire their crossbows.
I think we should at least try to duck behind either the pile of rocks or the sarcophagus.
Body.
But I'm going to search the body because I just, death is just something that I'm not afraid of,
So we're going to try and use the body for cover and search it to the best of your ability.
That would be fantastic. Let's do that.
Because he is pretty big.
Let's kind of duck behind. Everybody just...
Twiddle declared he was going invisible last round, so he's invisible.
Boop.
This round, Blinder Ride's casting a spell. From his full concealment behind the thing. Sometimes it's good being small. Alright. Looks like you guys are kind of just waiting to see what these guys do. Quinn, 2 crossbow bolts will be fired at you. What's your armor class?
6.
6? You're under partial cover, so 4 steps better, so 2. Let me do a little bit of math here real fast. Their Thaco is 13, 14, 15 because of the range. And what's your armor class? Remember, 4 steps better.
2.
13 or better. Crossbow bolt number 1. Misses with a 10. Crossbow bolt number 2. Hits with a 15. You take 3 points from the bolt itself. 3 points from the black fire. So 6 points of damage total. And 4 points of strength are drained from you.
Are you kidding me?
No. For the next hour, 6 turns. The blackish fire just flares across you for a moment, and you just feel weak, feebled.
Now how does it feel? Huh?
You find your gear is substantially heavier. Alright, this guy, using a magical enchantment off of his armor, leaps over the pit.
Little hacks. Believe.
He's using a flying hack. Dargoth, what are you doing?
Any chance you could like throw something in the water and get some bats to come up and attack those guys? Like some copper
I
pieces?
throw like a girl.
Surely you can toss some like pennies in there. I'm sure it might bring them up.
If we throw them in right here, they're gonna come up right here.
You guys discussing this? Dargoth, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna grab a handful of copper pieces and throw it into the pool.
Alright. Not a big enough disturbance. Not equal to 3-foot blocks of granite like when you were on the walkway. They'll have to be a little bigger than that. The book calls for somebody falling in. But anyway, so, alrighty then. These guys are going to re-knock some more arrows.
Did I find
And these guys are going to join the rank. What was that?
Did I find anything on the giant?
Negative.
Ooh.
Just a bunch of oversized stuff. He did have a tinderbox on him, which to you is kind of like a small chest. And you could start a lot of fires with it.
Yay.
And of course he's got his armor and his axe.
We're gonna die. The only other place that we could check would be under this pile of rocks.
Yeah, that's what I'm moving to next. That's actually where I moved to throw stuff in. Unless you want to thoroughly search the sarcophagus, move all the coins. I don't know. Doubt, because I didn't declare that. I'll search the rocks while you search that.
I don't know if I can take another 4 points of strength loss.
Only temporary.
Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room with some stuff.
What the actual fuck?
Apparently your coins did attract something,
Oh my god!
as a fire elemental rears up out of the ocean next to this lieutenant. Oh my god! Blanny Wright winks at you, and then continues concentrating on his illusion, which includes sound because he threw audible glamour behind it. Otherwise, it's an improved phantasmal force. Alright, so that'll keep the Legionnaire busy for a moment, and perhaps his Legionary buddies. Blanny Wright will have to continue concentrating. And what are you guys doing? Dargoth, you're starting to move boulders?
Yeah.
Alright, they're really heavy.
Oh, God.
Strength check.
Or do you need to look through the pennies? And
Yeah,
I
I'll look through the
at
pennies and you
boulders?
can move the boulders.
Should cost you a round for that. We'll call that free action. Alright.
There we go.
And Quinn, it's a little bit easier for you to move the boulders, even with your reduced strength. You're what, at 10 or something?
With -4, I am at 11.
Okay, so yeah. And Dirt. Dirt, roll d6. Quinn, you just waste your time.
Great.
Waste your time moving a bunch of gravel around. And he finds it. Alright, so yes, there's a false bottom in the sarcophagus. I'm just going to summarize. These guys have basically a 20% chance cumulative per round of defeating or disbelieving this elemental over here. Oof. They almost disbelieved it, but right now they don't have any reasonable reason not to believe in this elemental. It's got sound. It's got the components it needs to make it real enough. Alright, so on this round you find the false bottom. You find nothing. New round.
Search the false bottom.
And I'm just going to make it 20% flat. Not cumulative. Ugh. They almost figured it out again. Meanwhile, false bottom. Open it up. Make a dex check. -2. A couple of darts fly out as you open it up.
God damn it. Yes!
Oh, you made it. Ooh. Had you not, make a save versus poison, just for funs and griggles. We'll see what happens here. You would have had to make 2 if you got hit by bolt.
Paralyzed poison, 9 or lower.
9 or higher.
I got it.
Made it at a 19.
Nice. Had you failed, you would have actually lucked out and only been totally paralyzed for 1 hour.
Oh.
Out of a possible 1d4. Alright, so the darts go flying off to the side, and you see definitely not copper. there appears to be, set on a small silken pillow, a bejeweled crown. Next to it, on another silk pillow, is what appears to be a platinum key and a ring of silver. Once again, two pillows. On one pillow is a platinum crown, bejeweled. A bejeweled platinum crown. A silver ring. And a platinum key. And for your notes, those come from Area 26. Yeah, room 26 or area 26, whatever.
All right.
Stick with your code so you don't get all confused, but yeah. All right, so grabbing that shit, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, heck yeah.
All right.
You guys ready to fall 90 feet?
No. How much
Yeah,
damage?
now comes the hard part, getting up that shaft. 60 feet. Still 66 points of damage.
Tell you
6
what.
points of damage?
6d6. Yeah, so up to 36 points to
Okay,
fall up to the ceiling.
I'll take the key and I'll go open the door. Hopefully there's water on the other side that'll help make this a little easier.
You got the 4 PSPs to pay, right?
I have 6 left.
Oh, better hope you make that Dex -2 as you make your way towards the field. These guys are well invested in the elemental. It's a brand new round, so they get a chance to dispel it. 20. Nope, they're still fighting it. Blindy Rides concentrate.
Okay, so Dex -2.
Yep, this is to see if your catfall is successful.
Oh, on the number.
That's a power score. So that would be you only officially fall 10 feet for 3 points of damage because it's half. That was one of your lucky good rolls.
Yeah.
All right, so you fall up there and then use the remainder of the round to put the key in the keyhole.
Yep.
All right.
Save versus death. No, that's it.
It opens. Easy enough. In this case, it opens downward, so you'd actually have to pull it up. If that makes any sense. It opens into the room. And beyond that, you see a ladder that you would climb up, leading to what appears to be another one of those hatches with the circular wheel arrangement on it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone else have rope?
You still have 30 feet left. You had 80.
Is there any way I could, like, drop that to them?
You'd be 30 feet short.
Well,
60 feet to the floor.
You'd only have to suffer 30 points of damage.
And it won't actually drop to them. Keep that in mind. If you let the rope hang free, it will pool up on the roof with you. And there's nothing really to attach it to other than the hatch. And the hatch is very much in the middle of the gravity field.
So here's a thought. Maybe I crawl up into the room. If, like, gravity stabilizes itself, could they possibly fall into the hatch and then somehow magically, like, float in there or float into
I don't know.
it?
Let's do it that way.
All right, round has passed. New round while you're up there in the shaft. The rest of you are just kind of hiding behind the sarcophagus, I assume.
No, we're moving up.
And the elemental has been dispelled. They figured it out.
Well, blind your right jump. I'll try to catch you.
I'll take
All
the damage.
right. Gonna
Hopefully
go
it
for the
doesn't matter to
damage.
me. Yep, I'm just gonna risk it. Get the biscuit, you know?
How much damage can you take? We should have spent time healing while we were sitting
I
behind
got
the
no more heals.
sarcophagus. Yeah, but the other guys do.
I can take 24 damage.
Yeah, you might be alright. Alright, meanwhile, Planning Ride. How's he doing these days? Uh-oh. He's not very good.
Lightning Ride, hop on me. You'll take less damage if you do.
You'll just take the damage for him.
Yeah.
Do I
And
have
Twiddle will just
anything
fly up
left?
there. Because I don't. I got diddly squat left.
Yeah, he's pretty much out of stuff. What's Twiddle got these days? Not a whole lot.
We do have the jar of quantum.
Keotom's
Ointment.
ointment. It looks like you're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, so you jump up there, Derek?
Yep.
That's
I'll catch you.
4, 5, 6. 1d6 per 10 feet. So 60 feet comes out to 15 points of damage.
You survived.
10 left, yeah.
And Blindy Ride makes the jump.
I'll catch you.
And Twiddle
And
just flies up
hits the roof and goes unconscious just in time for Twiddle to arrive, and I have a heal spell for him. Last casting of Cure Moderate. Got dice all over the place. This is crazy. 12. 14 points recovered. And Blanny rides back up.
I thought Blenny Red was gonna hop on my back so I take the damage so he doesn't go unconscious.
No, because you would have ended up taking his damage, and that probably would have actually killed you.
Oh, okay.
At least gotten you pretty close. I figured after I saw the 15 you took, it was like, oh, I should be able to take that, but not quite.
I couldn't catch Blindy Ride. He wasn't tiny enough.
Okay, so we make our way up. We take the key out of the hatch and close it behind us.
Aha!
And take the key with us.
You're darn right we do.
All right, done.
And we're just in an empty room that has a spiral staircase at the top of a ladder.
No, we have a ladder that leads up to a hatch.
Yep,
Kinda
draw
like
it out for you.
the base floor.
So you got the ceiling that you guys came through. And remember, this is all going this way. So you had to lift the hatch that you just got done locking, climb down the ladder officially to another hatch with the wheel arrangement. So you guys have closed this hatch here.
We took the key with us.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically in here, all of you packed in. And
Yeah.
it's about 20 foot, so it's not like you're really packed in.
And we're not climbing down anymore, we're climbing up. Unless that gravity force is still pushing us upwards with the hatch closed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Alright.
I don't suppose we could sleep in this little room.
And it's probably a bad idea. It's a time trial. I feel like it's made for higher levels.
Ah, you guys are doing fine. However,
6 PSPs and 11 health.
yeah, I'm doing about the same over here on
No
Blanny Ride
spells
and Twiddle.
and health.
Yeah, Blanny Ride's got not a lot left, not when it comes to offensive stuff. I'll give you a preview. Open up this hatch, and you see that it's directly set flush in what would be the floor ceiling of the next level. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet, and you see water. The entire level filled with it like an ocean, an upside down ocean. But not really upside down because you guys are still affected by the gravity field. So yeah, this entire level appears to be suspended by a powerful reverse gravity.
What?
And the level is mostly dark. You can just see a little bit of phosphorescence in the water below, and what appears to be kind of like a little coral reef atoll with a couple of trees growing out of it. And other than that, the rest of the level is covered in water. Of unknown depth. You're thinking probably not much more than 20, 30 feet. And that is where we'll close it up with you guys in here.
Awesome. That literally
Let me
closed it
save
up,
this.
eh?
Let's see if I remember how to save here. Overwrite.
Thank God. I got a lot of I gotta get ready to go out now.
Wow, these tables get messy. Alright, so there it is. Fire level done. Defeated the giant.
Yep.
And again, Blanny Ride's like, ooh, when he sees the crown, because that for sure, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Might end up having to do a lot of business after this is done.
Yes.
We're gonna be wealthy.
We're gonna be rich.
Depending.
And then Blanny Ride just kills both of us and takes stuff.
All right, so yes, that would be the session, and go ahead and close up the stream at this point. And I think we'll probably continue this in the future and see if anybody shows up. So until next time, as always, this is Permadeath Extraordinaire. Loving y'all.